Hey guys, good evening. Hey beautiful people, good afternoon. Welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing? Hey, everybody fam. Ẹ káàsán o, ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Kedu Kodi. Thank God it's Friday. Welcome everyone. Please give us a thumbs up as you are coming into the studio. We're a bit early today. Yes. Because I just know that if I don't get on it now, if I say let me relax, better, I'm going to sleep. I will just sleep. I will this video. You guys will set it. The video will be set up, and the show will not be done. So I said, you know what? Let's just get it done and out of the way. Then I can go and have a relaxing evening. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you are well. Please give us a thumbs up. If you are watching us for the first time, you're picking this up on TV, anywhere, on your laptops, on phones, and you are yet to subscribe, please do so. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much, all over the fam, for being here. People say they are making friendship in the comment section. That made me so happy the other day. Someone was telling me that they've developed friendship here. Yeah. I know some people that have linked up on LinkedIn from the comment section. If you've made any friends from being an Obodo fam, you've made another Obodo fam friendship, let me know. I want to know. And send me pictures when you meet up to have coffee or tea, or you have something stronger in a bar, you're having, you're going out to a restaurant, whatever you're doing, I like to know. Send me a WhatsApp picture, please. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, we are a community, definitely. People should be making friends here. All the regular people know themselves. So and when you have things in common with people, you have the same kind of mindset, and your view of life is similar, then friendship can easily develop. Yeah, Adana said, Cynthia and I, when I come to the UK, I'm getting drinks and a brunch. Yes, you should definitely. This is what Cynthia enjoys doing. If you allow Cynthia to take you out, Adana, I think you have energy to match Cynthia. Cynthia has energy. I hope you are making friends. Yes, please make friends, make friends. Connect by all means. Yeah. That will really make me very happy when I know that people are connecting to people here, forming friendship. You cannot be an Obodo farmer and you are still complaining of loneliness or you are isolated, except people that are quiet too. Mhm. Yeah. If you are a quiet one or you're a silent one, you don't talk, you never chat, then okay, that's all on you. But the people that are active here, all the farm Jim, ha, we know ourselves. Amorawa. You like soft life, Adana? Aha. You and Cynthia will make amazing friends. Cynthia is all about the soft life. She's all about the good life. She works hard and she knows how to jolly. Her jollification is on another level. I used to be like Cynthia, maybe like 15 years ago, but I'm old now. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you. Bio, how are you, bro? I know a lot of people are connected with you here. Women are always flirting with Bio. You people should leave Bio alone. I know you like a lot of you like him, but he's not available. Okay. So let me know of the friendship that we are forming. We're a community. We are community. We are a community, and it's good for us, to form friendship, share information. We can also help each other, in terms of career. I know Bio has helped quite a lot of people. She be, somebody got a job, because of connection here. So please, don't go and be looking for, just form friendship first. Don't DM anybody or look for people on social media and start, stressing them. You need to be active. If people that are not active here that you don't know start sending you DM, don't answer. Don't say, they will say, I saw you on Obodo Farm. Do I know you? You people should not answer. All the active people, when people that are not active, that you've not seen their name in the comment section, start sending, because people are very funny. They will find you out on social media. They can Instagram you and send you DM. Don't answer them. We know ourselves. If you want to make friendship, let's know you here first. Let's even know where your mindset is before genuine friendship can come. Yeah, let's form genuine friendship before you start DMing anybody. Don't anybody that say I saw you on Obodo Farm, don't answer. Somebody sent a message to Bio one time. Bio sent a message to me. I say, Bio, block the person. Don't even respond. Because I feel like that was so intrusive. Some of our people, unfortunately, don't know. They don't know boundaries. They don't. They don't. So, yeah, that's not allowed. Let's know who is who. Show yourself if you want to be a friend of somebody. Since you already know them here, you too should show yourself. Don't hide in the shadows and you expect them to befriend you in private. People like privacy. No, this is not a private place. This is a public forum. All right. Thank you. Genuine friendship and support. That's what we want. I particularly like what you guys are doing in the US group. You guys are winning. In all the group, the US group is on fire. You guys are winning because you not only share things about, love, marriages, relationships, you also share things about career. I'm really impressed with what you guys are doing. I'm really, really impressed. All other groups can learn from the US group. US group, you guys are doing amazing. I mean, people are doing seminars about financial empowerment. I saw one today, and these are free information that people are sharing. I'm like, wow, God will bless you. Thank you so much, everybody that is trying to empower people in that group. Thank you all. Thank you so much. That's what we are here for. Imagine somebody saying, I mean, how do we make the best use of the opportunities that we have in the abroad? These are information that they want to give to you free of charge. That's the kind of group you should belong to. Not where they'll be doing bebo all the time is to gossip about people without empowering one another. So yeah, US group, you guys are leading. I must give it up to you. You are doing very well. You are doing very well. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, welcome. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. We are here today to talk about it's a story of love and it's also a story of betrayal. Mm. It's a story of love and it's also a story of betrayal. Okay? Yeah. So the couple that you're seeing on the screen, the man is called Kazim Adeoti. I mean, a lot of people know him now. Prior to this time, I didn't know him, and I'm sure a lot of you didn't know him as well. Until this man slept one day and woke up and decided that, okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to marry another wife, a woman who is well known to my current wife. I'm going to take her as my second wife without my wife's consent. So that's the wife, the beautiful, gorgeous, very classy woman. Her name is Olufunjo. I mean, this lady, I don't know how God can make somebody to be so matured in the way she's handling the whole of this drama. I don't know if I can handle it this way if it happened to me. This lady is so classy. She's got so much dignity. She has respect for herself and she has respect for her children. Because we've seen it happen on social media now. Even ordinary relationship go break up, you go see them up and down. Hello, who remembers people like Tonto DK and all the other celebrities when their marriages, anything happen, the drama will not end, the dragging will not end. But this lady, she's handled this matter with so much class, so much elegance, zero drama. When she needs to say something, she says it and she just leaves it there. I mean, I'm a fan. We can learn a lot from this auntie. Yeah. So she's the beloved wife of this man for 20 years. Valentine's Day was their 20 years anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen. And I said the story is about betrayal, love and betrayal, right? Yeah, she's a woman of class. I really admire her. I admire her composure. I know this cannot be easy. There is no woman that you would have committed 20 whole years to a marriage. By the time this thing happened last year, they were married for 19 years. That would take it like this. You just take it. 4 whole children they have together. So yeah, that's That's Asiwaju Olufunsho. Beautiful woman, beautiful in and out, with so much poise, so much elegance. You know, she cares so much about her protecting her dignity, her children. She doesn't want to get into all this social media drama. And I know it's not easy for her. But you know what? Oh, history will remember her very well. Her children would wake up and they will call her blessed. They will thank her for having the courage to be able to stay away from the drama. Who wants to bring her into this drama is a woman that once upon a time was a friend. You see, betrayal hurts, my people. It's always something that is so painful when you are betrayed by people. Why is this picture fuzzy? Let me look for a better one so you guys can see. People that you in your life, or friends, colleagues, as you know, people you know, it hurts betrayal. But you know what hurts the most is the betrayal of friends and family. Mm. Someone you called a friend, you shared things with them. They've been to your home. They've eaten your food. Mm? That's the worst kind of betrayal. That is what this lady is having to deal with because of the person that we're talking about today. Give us a thumbs up, guys. I have a lot to say. So, everybody who is watching, or if you're with the fam, you've been here watching since this whole matter happened, since last year, you already know my stand. I don't make, I'm not, you know, I'm not hiding it. This is the way I feel about it. And I have some bias about it. I'm very, very okay to say my bias. My bias as a wife and as a mother and as a woman who has been married for a long time and I know what it means to build with a man is that what happened to Ashiwaju should not happen to anybody. So on social media now, we see a lot of guys that be saying, "All these girls, you're always looking for people, men who arrive. You don't want to build. You don't want." Yes, there's a reason. If you are looking for a reason why women these days don't want to build with nobody, don't look further. Is this story you should be looking at? The story of this couple, right? Just look at them, then you will see. They are coming from a long, long place. 19 years of your life is 20 years now they've been married. Actually, on Valentine's Day, when the husband was busy going around traveling with his latest wife, his latest hand, handbaggy, and they are going to the Maldives to celebrate so-called Valentine. It was their 20 years anniversary. 20 years anniversary. If you're a woman here in the studio, tell me how you will feel if you are married to a man, especially a man that you already had an agreement that there will be no polygamy, because this is the only reason why we're talking about it. Oh. People think that we are just talking because we want to talk about this. See, polygamy is happening in Africa. It's going to continue to happen. Nobody can stop it except the two people who are going into the marriage. But the reason why the one for Mercy, Aigbe, and this her so-called husband, Kazim, and the other one, the what's his name? Pete Doche's son. What's his name? The reason why we keep talking about the other one is because these women never signed up for polygamy. They never. It's a different thing if you know that, okay, it's an agreement between you, your Ledoche. Thank you, guys. It's a different thing. If there is an agreement that, okay, oh, at some point, oh, we are poor now, we don't have money. We are struggling. Let me show you an old picture so that you get what I'm talking about, because it's easy for them to be forming love when there is no money, right? It's easy for them to be doing I love you. But some people, when money comes, that's when you will know who they truly are. And that's why women are saying these days, I'm not doing I'm not doing any struggle with anybody. Because when we struggle with you, this is what you do. That's the family. Beautiful family. You can see the children are much older now. This is picture when they were younger. Can you see that? Three lovely daughters and a handsome son. Laughing, smiling, beautiful family. Before he decided that what he has is not good enough for him, that he wants another woman. It's not better. I'm not going to say that he upgraded. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can say that this was all clouds. Okay? The reason why I say it's all clouds, and bear in mind that I already told you I have bias about this. Okay? So don't expect me, if you're a Messi Aigbe fan, I advise you to just you better exit this video now. Exit. Hmm? Just exit the video. All right? Mhm. Because you're not going to hear me coming here to praise Messi or say something. No, 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 no. No. In my book, in my opinion, she's boko boko. If you know the meaning of boko boko, yes. And she will continually be boko boko. So if you're a Messi Aigbe fan, then sorry. You might just leave here now because you will not like me by the time I finish. So let's not quarrel. Kamaja, just exit here now. And it's shameful. It's so shameful that you see this industry they call Nollywood. Mm? The Nollywood industry. All these people that you see that they're acting film, especially the ladies, some of those ladies there, like Mercy Aigbe, they will do anything to be relevant. Anything for clout. When I say anything, I mean anything. That's what they will do. So here we are. A woman that's built with her husband. After 19 years, they've been abroad. He's back in Nigeria. They built a home together. The home that they built together, furnished together, did their children's room, did their master's bedroom as Okotiyawo, husband and wife, right? Only for you to be in America, the next thing you will hear that another woman who you happen to know, who has come to see you, who you were friends with, you've taken pictures with, you've dined with, you know one to one, is now living in that house as your husband's second wife. So you guys know how this whole thing started. Mercy Aigbe was the one that started the drama, of course, on social media every day, calling herself all sorts of name, giving herself all sorts of accolades. I'm the owner, the owner. I don't hear her saying the owner now. Oh my God. I don't hear the owner again now. You guys remember when she was saying, I hear the owner, I hear the owner. That was before we found out that it was the man. This is the man that she's calling the owner, that she's the owner. Another person's husband, another person's wife is the man you are calling, that you are saying that you are the owner. Owner of what exactly? I don't know what she's owner of. Oh. I don't know what she's owner of. But I don't hear her using that name. I hear she's using Hija now. She's always using different names. Anything to be relevant, right? Okay. Yes. So I'm trying to look for a clearer picture. Because she denied it and said that, oh, they were not friends. No, you will not be friends. How can you be friends when you decided that you are going to make a husband your new handbag? You will not be friends. Yeah. So apparently there was no agreement about polygamy, and that's why this matter, it even hurts more. Because polygamy, you cannot force people. You cannot force people at all. You can't force people. It has to be an agreement. And if people don't agree, then there's nothing you can do. There needs to be an understanding about it. And that's where, the story of this Yoledoche and this Messi Aigbe's so-called husband, that's why we'll talk about it. Just like Yule Joshua's wife said, we have no agreement. My religion forbids it. My personal beliefs forbids it. My morals forbid it. I am never doing polygamy with you. That's what she said. She was very clear about it. It's the same thing. The same thing. It was the same thing, oh, my people. That Ashiwaju Olufunsho said that no polygamy. Where? How? When? No, I'm not doing polygamy with you. Okay, that's a much. It's still not very clear, but that's the picture. So on Valentine's Day, let's get to where we are. Why we're even talking about it on Valentine's Day, the day that was their 20 years anniversary. Let me show you a video of the 20 years anniversary. People were saying on social media that the wife of Madame Olufunsho is celebrating anniversary. This is what she posted. Wow. Ironically, today is her 20 years. She posted that on her story. She said, ironically, today is our wedding years, 20 years wedding anniversary. It is well. Yeah. Can you see that? That's the same house. Oh. Can you see the house? That's the house that Messi is now doing Madame of. That is the house that Messi is now staying and doing Madame of. House that she doesn't know how they built it. She said, I thank God for life. You see her? 4 whole children they have together. 20 years later, while she is remembering that it was 20 years later that they got married, Messi is and Kazim went to the Maldives and they are celebrating Valentine and decided to be doing this. And when I looked at it, I just started laughing. I was laughing. I was like, okay, what's all this for now? First of all, this is, you say you are doing polygamy. This is what Kazim is saying, that he's doing polygamy. He's a Muslim man. And so he's entitled to, even though he's using even the religion is using it wrongly. Because even according to the religion, you have to agree with your first wife. You can't impose it. It's not something. There are so many Muslim men that didn't marry two wives. It's not every Muslim man that has two wives. It's only Nigerian Muslims that are always using, Islam as an excuse all the time. I've seen so many Muslims from Asian background, only one wife. But Nigerians, now, when you want to do something and you want to do it badly enough, you will find an excuse. So they decided that, okay, let me pepper them. So this is all they are doing on social media, knowing that this is people papa. This is people papa. When Edo people say now people papa with 4 whole children. And I'm looking at him and thinking, what is he doing? Do you realize that your children are grown? You really want to do this? Do you even consider the feeling of this woman that was with you for 20 whole years? Eh? Let me hear what Nati is saying. Nati said Islam permits you to marry too if you will show them love equally. It did not say abandon your wife. Do you feel like anybody can love people equally though? Even children that we have, most parents will tell you, they always secretly, most parents always secretly have a favorite. That's the truth. Even if they don't say it out. I mean, now we start campaigning and saying, don't show favoritism. Always, even if your children will ask, tell them I don't have a favorite, but in your mind, you know. It changes sometimes depending on their behavior. But most parents will always have one child that they favor more than the other at one point or the other. That is the truth. If a mother cannot even love her own children that you carried in your womb for 9 months and delivered, you can't love them equally. How much more a man, romantic relationship, you're telling me that you love them equally? I don't think you can love two people equally. You must always love one more than the other. Even if you don't confess it in your heart, you know. That's the truth. That's how me I say it. You can't love two people equally. Tina, thank you. It's not possible. You love one more than the other. So invariably, my own understanding, I might be wrong, Personally, I think the Quran is telling you, if you know you cannot love two people the same thing, which is impossible for any human being to do, then don't marry two wives. It's only God that has the ability to love all of us equally as humans. I think that only God has the ability to do that. I'm telling you, only God can love people unconditionally. Human love is always conditional. If it's sweet, I'll be loving you. If you are behaving well, I'll be loving you. If you do anyhow, the love I will withdraw it. That is humans for you. So they were doing all this on social media. And you want to ask yourself, why are they doing this on social media? Why? Why are they doing it on social media? Knowing that the wife, the legal wife, is there. The children who are grown now, the why is Messi doing this? Why is, even let's say some people, I was listening to some commentary on social media and somebody said that this Kazim is behaving like a MOU, like a mumu person who they don't come out in brain, you don't get sense. Even if Messi wants to use it for clouds, why should you allow this to happen knowing that it's going to hurt the other woman? Is it fair? Show that benye. Is it good for you to do what you know you cannot take? You take somebody's house, it's not enough that this woman is your friend. You decided that you want to marry the husband. Even if the husband, let's say that, okay, the man has no control. He is the one that say he wants to marry you. Must you agree? Now, every man when toast you, now you go agree for. Must you agree? And then you now went ahead and became the so-called second wife and you are flaunting him on social media. Come on. It's so wrong on so many levels. Lonely say Messi pay for that holiday. You can tell the man is not really relaxed or in charge. I guess she was telling him to do this or pose in the picture. Mm. Is he or not there? It doesn't have any sense. Who is marrying who? Is it Messi that is marrying him? Or is the one marrying her? Is he even in charge? Is he in charge? How will you feel if it was you? Mm. How will you feel? So polygamy. Can you force somebody to participate in polygamy? Mm? Can you force somebody? I don't think so because, Ashwaju has told us that she's not interested. She said it categorically. She said, I'm not interested. We didn't sign a contract for polygamy. So I will not. I don't want to be in it. And you know what she said? She said, if you insist that you want to do polygamy, I dash you. You and Messi should carry on and be doing your marriage. I'm not interested anymore. But guess what, my people? I have it from a very good source. Mm, which I'm not going to disclose, but a source that is authentic. When you hear Nigeria say authentic, authentic, that this man is refusing. No, he's refusing and still trying to manipulate and behave like Ashwaji needs to be in the marriage. Very, very good source. That Ashwaji says she's not interested anymore. Even everything you want to do, carry on doing it with Messi. But I don't want to be in this triangle, this love triangle. But Kazim, I mean, this is the height of selfishness. She's not saying you shouldn't marry your new Yahoo. Maybe you are looking for popularity. Because we're talking about the other day, transactional love. This is transaction, right? Messi desperately needs a man to prepare her colleagues, to show them that she's still in the market. Remember her last marriage, how it ended? She has a history of boko boko. She has a history. She's on the third one now. Yeah. So she wants to prepare them. She wants to do love in Tokyo. She needs to do these videos. She wants to be relevant. She has 11.1 million followers. And I remember when we started talking about this issue last year, we did talk about, the impact. Influencing. She's an influencer, whether you like it or not, with 11 million followers. It's not joke. It's not moi. She has a lot of influence. So what is she influencing with this now? Hmm? What is Messi influencing? Telling the younger girls to be, if a married man comes to you, you should agree and become wife number 2, 3, right? That's what she's influencing. That is okay for you to be a home wrecker, right? Eh? Princess, please don't make me laugh. Princess say, Auntie B, the man look like Mumu. Please watch him closely. Oh my God. Oh, Princess Majereri. Eh? Influencer, his son. What are you influencing? What are you influencing exactly? That is okay. It's okay to behave like this, knowing that you were friends with this woman. You've been to her house. You fellowshiped with her. You've eaten with her. You drank with her. You've been to parties with her. But it's okay for you to. It's literally saying when you say you do something to somebody in the back, I can't use the word. That's what Mercy has done to this woman. A lot of people can say, okay, why are we always emphasizing on the woman? What about the man? But like Princess said, does he look like somebody that has sense? I don't think so. It doesn't look like somebody that has sense. Yeah. Somebody said that Nelly said 11 million followers is the population of an African country. Thank you. The way the whole thing played out, you can tell that it's all for a purpose. You can go on holiday. People go on holidays all the time. It's no big deal. But it was all documented. If you go to her page, she has over 10, 15 posts about this so-called holiday. Everything, every step is documented. So they went to, where was that place? The Maldives, they said they went to. Mm? They were documenting the arrival, the room, everything. It's social media influencer now, so you need to create content so that you'll be relevant. It's not easy to be relevant. And I tell you, some of these people on Nollywood and on all this social media space, they can go to any length to be relevant. You have to pepper them. And you know they have clouds, they have different groups. Yeah. So Mercy has a group. People like Iyabo Ojo, they have their group. So now, remember Iyabo Ojo just found love with Polo. Ew, correct couple. I'm so glad that Iyabo didn't fall my hand because I like Iyabo. Thank God Iyabo didn't fall my hand to go and be doing married, to go and be flaunting a married man like this auntie Agbaya. Yeah. I heard from a very good source that this thing, when it happened, it got so bad that you know that this man that you people are calling Mumu, the children had to leave social media because all these Mumu blogs were tagging them. They were tagging them. Imagine. So it takes me back to what I was saying to men when I was warning brothers the other day. Esherere o. Esherere, because Olambo, your old age is coming. Mercy does not have any child for this man. The woman that has 4 children for you, you are preparing her. And the children are seeing how their mother is struggling. She's working. She's trying to take care of them while you are doing mumu on social media, you are going on vacation like a 30-something-year-old. Because your wife or you yourself, you want to be relevant. Ojo Lambo, your old age is coming. 4 children. Let me tell you something. The children are watching and they are waiting. I don't want to tell you the number of African men that I've seen in my line of work that are old. They are in their 80s, late 70s now, and they are all alone. And I was like, what happened? I saw one once upon a time, was a Yoruba man. When I noticed that it was Yoruba, I decided to speak Yoruba, the small Yoruba I understand with him. Like, are you all alone? Don't you have children? He said, no, my children, they don't used to come. They don't used to phone me. They don't used to visit me. See, the days of your youth, it goes very, very far. You think you're going to have energy to be doing all this, to be traveling and going to Maldives and doing all this love in Tokyo that you are doing now. Old age is quick. It's coming. So, I'm saying this now for men like Kazim and his cohorts that believe that the way you pay somebody that has labored with you and built with you, you pay them back by being senseless like this on social media. Let's even forget the fact that he's married Mercy. But do you have to do this? Why? Why do you feel the need to do this? Why? You think that woman doesn't have blood? She doesn't have water and blood running on her veins? Order. No problem. And Amati say, Auntie B, my father is an example. He's alone and miserable because of this. Amati, you need to share. I'm going to share my link. Because when I'm saying it, yeah, it will seem as if, oh, Auntie B, you are too hard on men. You are too hard on men. No, I'm not too hard on men. No, I'm not. I'm trying to help men. I'm trying to help you guys. Because women, we are the primary caregiver. So, biologically alone, that fact alone that you carry the children on your womb, your children already love you. Do you notice that anytime we are talking about women, even Mongo Parks love their mother? Mongo Park, the worst Mongo Park in this world, has serious affection for their mother. They don't joke with their mothers. That's why whenever we're talking about mother-in-law, you see brothers, they won't be smiling. They won't be smiling. Why do you feel the need to do this? So your wife is a social media influencer and they drag you to say, come and go to Maldives. You too, you carry bag, you enter, and you decide to be making videos on your 20th anniversary. 20th anniversary. Do you think he remembers? He doesn't even remember. How will he remember? When he's busy creating fake memories, fake moments. The ones that Messi created with Gentry before Uncle. Where are they now? Shebi she's deleted them. Okay. They are busy creating pepper them, pepper them, pepper them. And if you listen to some of the videos, she'll be saying, I was saying, babe, babe. I was not saying, babe. I say, Olori Buruku. Who is your babe? Who is your babe? Now people, papa, you they call babe. She said that they went kayaking. She was not saying babe. It's people, papa, you are calling babe. Someone that has grown-up children is the one you are calling babe. Oh, Berolon, you Berolon. You don't even fear God. You are calling him babe. You are creating all these things. Nobody is sold. Nobody cares about what you are putting out there. You will always be boko husband snatcher in everybody's face. And this facade that Messi, Aigbe, and Kazim are trying to create, nobody is buying it. Yes, the blogs will carry it. We'll talk about it. But how are we talking about it? We are talking about it because of ridicule, because of the mockery you are making of yourself. How dare you, on your 20th anniversary with a woman that has sweated, built with you? So I have some info about these people. Yeah, like I said, my source. I'm not going to disclose my source. How this woman worked tirelessly. You know now, I keep telling you guys about. So if you see a good woman, a Nigerian woman, especially Yoruba woman, the way that is brought up well, the way they love. I used to wonder, the kind of love that I see some Yoruba women doing. I'm not saying all of them are the same, but man, I've seen it. Yoruba women are the most submissive women I've ever seen. Like, their culture trains them to honor their husband with everything that they have. The level of submission I've never seen before. Some of them will literally worship the ground that their husband walks on. Give their paycheck to their husband, and the husband will be giving them allowance from it. They don't mind. All you'll be hearing is Akami, 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 Akami. So this woman built with you. She works with you for 20 whole years, and this is how you pay her back. You don't only take her friend as your second wife. You decided that, okay, I'm going to stay on social media and use it to pepper you. Abba. Put yourself in her position. Put yourself in her position. The wife said, Auntie Olufusha said, I'm not doing no. I'm not going to be in this polygamy. Why does it? It's just like you want to marry the other woman, but you don't want to let the first one go. Who said, I don't want to do polygamy? Is that not selfishness? Shebi, you found your love, your true love now. Let's say you didn't love her before. Now you found your true love, right? So let her go. Let her go. Why are you holding on to her? So the same day that the video was trending, when she was busy posting about their holiday in the Maldives, how they were having a good time and doing photo shoot and posing for camera, was their 20th anniversary. And that was when Ashiwaju Olufunsho, beautiful woman. Ah, a woman that is so composed. How can a woman be so composed? Ejo. How can somebody be so composed? If it's me, I would have lost it. Ah, Ayebesi Bati Baje. She's so composed. She said, today is our wedding anniversary. Oh. Imagine, wedding anniversary. So they tell us to work and build house in Nigeria. The same house that you built with your husband, now he's living there with another woman. Ah, there's a lot to this story, oh. Honestly, there's a lot to it. What you do know you cannot take, don't give it to someone else. I don't know whether there's one auntie here from Auchi, whether she's here. There's something they say in Auchi language, Arema Aigbe. Arema Aigbe. Auntie Auchi, I don't know if you are here today. Arema Aigbe means what you cannot take, don't give it to somebody else. What you know, Tara Obagba, don't do it for somebody else. Is wrong. This is a grown man, 20 years of marriage, and now you are calling him baby. Which baby? Baby like baby that they used to buy us, the toy baby they used to buy us when when we're kids, or what kind of baby? Eh? Some people say it's cocoa, there is a juju. I don't know whether there is juju, or I don't know. Maybe it's what she's looking for that she's found. Hmm? Eh? I don't know. Because people said, remember, people said that he too was looking for popularity. That's why he went to meet Messi, because he's interested in politics. We didn't know about him. Over a year ago, nobody knew about Kazim. But if you put him on Google now, it will come up. Just put Kazim Adeoti, you'll see. So Messi has given him that fame. 11.1 million followers she has. And this is what she's selling to all her followers, that it is okay in 2023 to be with your friend's husband, and you go on social media and you're parading him. How do you people feel about it? Worship Media, I'm so happy to see you, my sister, because I know you've been married for a long time. So you know where I'm coming from. Welcome, my sister. Hello, worship team. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You're cutting off. I'm sharing my link, guys. Can you force people to do
Hear you.
You are cutting off, my
Hear me
sister.
now.
Yeah.
I'll try on another. Yeah.
Go
I'll
ahead.
try on another stream. Oh, you can hear me now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good evening, sister. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome.
I really, you know what? I love the stand, the line that you took. But for me, the only thing that is just sad is I don't know when women are going to start learning from what's happened before, other women that have done this, and the kind of curse they have brought on the children that have nothing to do with it. You understand? That's the point I'm going to come in from. And this is where I want all women to please listen. People say, oh, I'm going to do what I like. This is the husband wants me. It's about the man. Let's forget about that. Men will always be men, whether we like it or not. Men will always make their choices. It is us. Women are the one that build society. So we are the one that needs to make the right choices. And we do the same when it comes to our happiness as well. That's a story for another day. But when it comes to this kind of things, women need to be careful that they don't ride on somebody else's joy. Because there is always a judgment. Always a curse attached to it. And I have seen so many innocent children. I have been, I'm a leader at church, I'm supporting women. People have shared stories that their children are fighting battles they have no idea about. Battles inherited because their mothers had made, their mothers had made decisions, made choices. They thought, yeah, it's okay, that's what I'll do now. I'm a second wife. The children are now suffering. battles that they know nothing about. And at the end of the day, when you start asking, you can't say to them that you better go and ask your mother very well. As your mother, was she riding on another woman's happiness? Was she happy when another woman was crying? And that's what a lot of women, that's where I'm coming from. That let's just look at ourselves as mothers, because a lot of people are saying, oh, blame the man. Me, let us think 30, 40 years ahead. These men will suffer their own, like you said, there's so many of them in London. You see them roaming, shopping, buying meat in the market. When I see them, I don't pity them, because you know what they have done. Theirs is there, but it is us women, the children that we bring forth in that marriage. Something you have done, you have rode on another woman's happiness. You have made that woman to cry.
She doesn't have children for Kazim worship team, my sister.
I know she doesn't. Have children.
She's calling him baby up and down. Why Kazim has forgotten that he has 4 children with his wife, and you are doing this to these children.
That's what I'm saying, my sister. That's what I'm saying. If she has other children, let us wait. God will. I'm just saying to other women, please let us just be very careful in all that we do, that we don't ride on another woman's happiness. Let us always be out there. Even if a man is marrying you, they've already divorced the first wife, always have it in mind to, whatever you do, be considerate of that first family. Always be considerate. Put their children, whatever they are doing, if you do that, even if they are sending arrows to you, the arrow will go back to them. You always make sure that whatever you do, make the choices that will bring forth blessing to you and your children.
Let me ask you this, my sister. People on social media were saying, oh, Olufusha should move on. She should move on. How do you move on with 4 children and a marriage that lasted 15 years? The children, how do you move on?
Let them continue to say that. A lot of them not even allow.
Most of these people saying move on. They don't even know what it means to be committed in a marriage. They
don't know what
for 10 years.
To commit. My sister, let me tell you, when women commit to a marriage, a lot of people don't understand what it means. You have given everything you have in your life.
Hey, your audio is dropping off again. Worship team. Hello? Uh-oh, can you guys hear her? We can't hear you again, my sister. And now you're back again. Okay.
Okay, I don't know why he's doing that. So, and I used a good connection. Anyway, but what I'm saying is, women commit. That woman, we know, us that we are in abroad, we know what happens. The children, raising the children. Our men, sometimes they don't know how to do anything. You cook for them. If they help you to wash clothes, you wash again. If they help you to clean the house, the children love to eat your food. Even them, they love to eat your food. I'm just saying that is there. Now, financially, if a woman do not know how to plan, there's no way that family is going to succeed. If a woman is not financially savvy, there is no way the finances of that family is going to be 100%, my sister. Sometimes men can do, they can try. But the woman is always the one ahead, forging ahead and saying, let us do this, let us do this.
Behind every successful man, there is a woman.
There is a woman, my sister. Emotionally, our husband, any little thing now, they are broken down. It is you, a woman, that will say, come on, let us pray. Even if you are not praying, everything will be okay. You are the one that will ginger them and say, go ahead. Now you are saying 20 years of doing all of that, and somebody just come out of nowhere, just come out of nowhere and took that. Let that woman be quiet. Let her watch them. I give them 5 years. We will see them. This Mercy Aigbe, that man, until that man is nothing. We will see now. It doesn't last. It's only 10 years. I'll be 7 to 10 years. She spends with the men, and then she leaves them. Once they are no use, another one comes along, she jumps on that one. It's just unfortunate that she will finish them before she leaves them. That is just the sad thing. So People that are telling this woman that 20 years is nothing. I pray it doesn't happen to them. All I'm
Exactly.
going to say is
People,
this
people,
woman,
people just
I
talk
pray
as
it
if
doesn't
20
happen
years
to
is a
them.
walk in the park. Do you know what it means to be married for
It's
20 years with 4 children? Hey,
yeah. And I bet she's the one looking after those children. No, I bet
the
she's the
children
one
are
looking
all in
after
her
them.
care. She's the only one. The man is in Nigeria going on holidays, cooling
Exactly.
himself on social media. They are calling him baby at his
Yeah,
age.
I know they are telling lies that they were sponsored. There is a sponsored. I said even if it is a sponsored, what do you call it, influencing
How
job, be
insensitive can you be?
considerate.
How can
Considerate, not
Kazim be
on
so
the
insensitive?
anniversary. Let them shift the dates. Not on the anniversary. Or what you know why are we? When people were saying, oh, it's a sponsor, I said okay, we assume she's doing a job. Okay, they were sponsored. Fine, fair enough. But
Even
she
the people
knew.
that are
I bet
sponsoring
she
themselves, they
knew.
didn't see anybody to sponsor. It's Bako that they sought to sponsor
I'm saying
in the
no.
whole of Nollywood.
That's Nigeria. That's Nigeria for you now. It's what sells. Shebi Agbere sells. Snatcher they sell. Like you said, she has 12 million. What do you call it? 12
Followers.
million subscribers. What is she using them for? What is she using them for? I've never heard Messi do anything negative. Rather, she will say something about how you need to snatch somebody's husband, how you need to hold yourself. You know those
Cash
silly
out.
stuff.
She's the
That's what
one
she
that was
ever
telling
talks
them how to
about.
cash out. You need to be cashing out. You know what she
Yeah,
did? When the marriage just
get the
started last
bag.
year, she
Yeah.
tried that one that it didn't work for her. You know what Messi wants?
I know
I
people
can
shut her
tell.
down. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah, they shut her down. Oh, it was badly
I know
received.
people shut her down.
Yeah.
That's
What she
that's just we
wanted.
just have to be careful.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wanted to have this marriage with Kazim, and then they will come and be doing like celebrity couple. Hey, but the way people came for her,
Yeah,
she said she borrowed herself
it
sense.
is. Yeah. It's
Thank
not
you, my
it's not right.
sister.
It's not right.
Mm,
It's not
thank
right.
you.
Thank you. All the best, eh? God
All
bless
right,
you.
sis. God bless you too. Thank you very much. That is worship team, our darling sister. This thing, for me, it feels personal, and I don't even know, Ashiwaju. Not that I know her personally, but it feels personal for me, honestly, because I don't like, come out when you oppress people. Once Messi is trying to oppress this woman, but you know what? She will always have the upper hand. Auntie Olufunsha will always have the upper hand because she's got 4 children for this man. What are you bringing? What is it apart from fame that you are giving him? Fame that in Nigerian politics you can even go there, you will not. You will spend all the money in this world, you will still not win the election. So what is binding you together? What is it? I know she will laugh last, even though she doesn't want him anymore. She said she's not doing polygamy, and I doff my heart for her. She held her head up and said, well, you and who? No, 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 we don't have polygamy. No, we didn't agree to do polygamy. If you want to do it, Ireo, I'm not doing it. A queen and more. I stand. I stand, my people. Hilary, welcome. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Auntie B. There are a few things I want to clarify. First of all, the Quran does not say that you have to love all your wives equally. It said you have to treat them equally.
Love
That's a
them
bit
equally.
different.
Are you a Muslim?
No,
It
but
says
it
you have to
says,
love them
yeah.
equally.
No, it says treat them equally. It says if you fear that you will not be able to treat them justly, then
Hmm.
marry only one, or marry
Okay.
from among those who your right hand possess. This will make it more likely that you will avoid injustice. So it was more about treating them justice and it was about love.
Okay.
And there was this Muslim man who gave an interview talking about how he manages his 2 wives. And he said that even if you love one more than the other, you have to kind of squash it and treat them the same way. That's the only way that
Right.
you can manage it well. So it was
Yeah.
about treatment, it wasn't really about love.
And love is part of treatment.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
But
love is everything
love is a
because love is
feeling,
not just
treatment is an action.
love is an action, so it's treatment. That's what it means.
Okay. So that was one. Um
Mm-hmm.
I had mentioned earlier that my parents got divorced, but they were married for about 20 years, and
Right.
their divorce took like 10 years to complete.
Mm-hmm.
This whole story is relatively new. And I'm thinking to myself, they're probably the Olufunsho is probably just going through the motions of separating from this man. So for those of people who are saying that well she should let it go, I think she's in the process of doing that, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not something that happens overnight. So I
Absolutely.
think, yeah, we need to consider that this
Mm-hmm.
isn't something that
I mean, the
happens
people that are
overnight.
saying that, they probably don't even, they've not been in relationship for even 1 year. Talk of marriage. It's all this social media. You know how it is now. Every time they can
Yes,
Harry think they have a voice. They want to say something. So yeah.
yeah, that was just what I wanted to say. That
All
it's
right.
not, you just have to, and he's not doing that, but you are supposed to treat them equally. And
Yeah.
they're gonna take, it's gonna take a bit more time than this.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you, Hilary. Appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on quickly. I think I've got a Muslim in the house. Faye, are you a Muslim? I can see your hijab. Unmute yourself. Faye.
Hi, Auntie B. Yes,
Hello,
I'm a
sweetie.
Muslim.
You're a Muslim. Oh, great, great, great. Welcome. So you can tell us authentically, not all this one we are guessing.
Auntie B, what is love if it's not? You can't say you love someone and don't treat them fairly. And
Absolutely.
people are always quick to bend the Holy Quran or the Bible to
Mm-hmm.
suit their selfish, for their selfish gain. Um, it's not fair. Talking about this man, it's not fair what he's doing to his wife. It feels personal to a lot of us women when you
Absolutely.
see when you see what is going on. As a matter of fact, I remembered when this whole story started, I actually followed the woman. And yes, like you rightly said, the woman has so much grace
Mm-hmm.
and she is so mature. Apart
Mm-hmm.
from the fact that her age, because sometimes your age doesn't really guarantee you being mature. But this
Absolutely.
woman has acted so maturely and so gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
She has, instead of settle for the shame that this man has brought to her, because what he is doing, even if he's trying to bend the Holy Quran to suit his selfish gain, he is even committing, every day he's committing sin against his wife. The same woman he's going to meet in Jannah, the same woman who has suffered everything, who has toiled, who has built with him over the years.
Mm-hmm.
This woman he has sinned against everything he knows and holds and believes in.
Hmm.
This mercy of a woman that he is following up and down, the woman clearly is a user. This
Hmm.
woman is only with him because he has money. He
Mm-hmm.
has maybe he has little money to throw around.
Yeah.
Money he gained from what he and his first wife suffered to build, legacy that he has built. It is painful. I had to unfollow the woman, not because that's the wife, the Mrs. Olufunsho. Why? Because for each time, maybe when you are on Instagram, the picture of maybe people you follow just pop up. It
Hmm.
breaks my heart, just sinks each time I
Yeah.
see her face. It's like, astaghfirullah, it's like I'm the one who offended her. I
Yes.
feel that way. I don't know if you understand. There are some kind of things that happen that it will feel so personal. Like,
Yes.
even when I don't even know this woman from
Yeah.
anywhere.
But you
And
can feel her pain.
yeah,
That's
but
what
I can
empathy
feel
is.
her pain as a woman.
Yes.
I can
Yes.
feel her pain as a fellow Muslim woman. I can feel her pain as a person,
Let me shock you,
you
Faye,
know?
my darling. Let me shock you. Do you know that according to my source, she wasn't born a Muslim. She converted to Islam
To Islam because of him.
because of this
You know,
woman.
yeah, he's a really mumu man. And to think that this man will ever have it in his head that whatever he has with this mercy of a lady has longevity, it's, you know, it's beyond me, because it's very obvious she's just like you rightly said, she's just up for it for the clout.
Yeah.
She's just only clout chasing, because this man, like I said, has few coins to throw around, which if it's not well invested, and with this kind of girl with big eye, that
Hey, the
money is
eye is
gonna
too
go
big.
down the drain, and
This
it's
one
gonna
that
be
does photo shoot every week.
every
She
week.
does photo
And
shoot.
yeah, and the man will
You should
become
go
a
and ask
lonely.
from her. You should go and ask from her ex-husband.
Yeah,
The ex-husband had coins too. This is exactly the same story. But when
yeah.
the coins was not there anymore,
Was
where are
not
they
there
today
anymore. She
now?
walked away.
Ah,
And if for anything, you know, yes, okay, let's even say, okay, you got married, you have a second wife or something, and then it's supposed to be your 20th wedding anniversary with your first wife, because I think he was trying to mend fences with the wife, but the woman wasn't having it, because I think he shared a video sometime late last year of him traveling to America and, you know, making photo or a video of the kids, but the woman wasn't in the picture. And it
yes.
was said, oh, that he was trying to mend fences, but the woman didn't want to have anything to do with that. If at all, even if you want to go on a date or something, why don't you keep it off social media? Why are you
Exactly.
trying so
God
hard
will
to
bless
shame
you.
this woman?
I don't
Why
know how
is he
to say
trying
Muslim
so
prayer, but God
hard?
will bless you,
Why
Faye.
is he trying so hard to put, you know, to just, it's just like for each time he's doing this, it's like he's rubbing shame on the woman's face. He's trying so hard. But
And
one
Messi is
thing
doing
I
it on
know,
purpose. Messi
yeah,
is doing it on purpose. I can do
yeah,
this.
but
There's
one
nothing you
thing
can do
is,
about it.
people will rightly say, oh, God don't like ugly.
Yeah.
This whole thing, see, for everything we do in this world, we will pay for. Whether
Amen.
you do the right thing, whether you do the wrong thing, you will pay for it. There is some people will say, I don't believe in karma. I do believe in karma, and I know it's gonna come, and it's gonna hit, and it's gonna hit very hard. It's gonna hit very hard. So, you know, if you in a nutshell, is whatever this thing, drama, messy, and this man they putting up, or facade, or thing, whatever thing they're trying to create, for the fact that that woman is crying to bed every night, for the fact that that woman is feeling ashamed, because people will keep showing her the pictures, the videos will keep coming up, for the fact that that man, I know for a fact that that man is not going to go unpunished. Somehow, some way, he's going to pay. It's that simple.
Hmm.
It's that
Why,
simple.
why why is she taunting her? Somebody said that she's trying to taunt Madam Olufun Shaw. Why?
Olufunso. But
Why?
Auntie B, are you gonna tell me that this woman is gonna Messi is going to do all this and someday not have to pay for it?
No, it's
Are
not
you
possible.
sure that? Do you ever
No.
think that's gonna be
Any
possible?
any
That's not
home,
possible.
any home that is built on another woman's tears will never stand.
Yes, will
Do
not
you
stand.
know?
They
Let me tell
say,
you something, Faye. This Madame Olufunto, my source told me that she has decorated her bedroom in their house that
mm,
they built together. She's put her things, everything there. Like, you know how we in the diaspora, if you have a house in Nigeria, you want
in
to
Nigeria,
furnish
you
it.
wanna,
Yeah, in Africa, you want to furnish, you want to put some things. And
yeah,
especially if you travel very frequently back to Africa, you don't want to carry too many luggage. So you put some
yeah,
of your clothes there. You put some of your
yeah,
makeup. You put some, little bit of
yeah,
things. This,
yeah.
I don't even know the name to call her. Had
You
the
you
audacity to go to that
that
same
house,
room,
and is
that
even
house.
taking pictures, putting on social media. Even at the time, the woman was like, "Oh, the friend
Oh,
behind, she bought it. It's all her money, it's all her sweat and all that stuff." And then you, Mister, whatever his name is, you're following around like you've not seen woman before.
eh.
The man is so. In fact, that man is shame, man, a disgrace to men. It just they follow. When I small, there was one thing they call mumu de mumu de. We used to see in the market in those days, in back in Nigeria in those days. The man just they follow like mumu de. It just they follow like mumu de up and down for
I
waiting.
know so you a bit speak pidgin, no. You don't switch, oh.
Me I be
This matter
pidgin
don't
now.
make you enter pidgin, no.
Yes, that to me, because we just thought to we don't the man just thought to mumu de. Like, what are you seeing now that you haven't seen before? Like, why? What is so special about this person? Okay, you wanna be known, or you is it that you're so social media thirsty that you have to let a woman rubbish you like this? Opening your bare body at your age.
At
Come
his
on
age with
now.
children.
Come on now.
Just
Oga,
with
go
you
on.
don't
Oga,
even
take
think about your
several seats
children. But
back.
if your children see this picture, uncle, what would they think?
Oga,
You
take
are there.
several seats back. Oga,
Ah,
take several
oh
seats
my
back. You
shell.
are disgracing yourself. The Baba should know he's disgracing himself with his Akpari Korodo head. He should know that he's disgracing himself. He should take
Faye,
several seats
you
back,
vex
man.
so you won't enter Yoruba level self.
Yes, so but make Mercy, say the
Ti
way when they
binu
take
o.
pursue Yale, they went to Yabo. She should just she should tread carefully because
You
what
know,
she's doing
let me
is
tell you
not
something. That Mercy, as you see her. So, what I know about her on social media, this is my personal belief about this woman they call Mercy. She is so competitive. So now that Iyabo has come out with her gorgeous Igbo man, and you know when you get a good Igbo man, you know what you are set because they like to spend money. Their wife is they like to make you a trophy wife if they have money. And
yeah.
Polo and Iyabo has been trending. Now Mercy wants to show them, pay me too. I have husband.
Ah,
Me too, I have husband. That's why she
it,
did all this,
it's so
calling him
low,
baby.
so
You calling
low.
a people papa. People papa
People
now you they call
papa
baby.
with his head and his body weight be different color. See, it's so sad, Auntie B. Really, it's really sad what Messi is doing. If our friends are on this show and you know Messi, just tell her she just has to stop. The woman she's making, she's trying so hard to fight or whatever thing, this old nonsense or charade that she's putting up for. The woman doesn't even care. But respect the woman, respect her children, respect the fact that this man was still legally and is still legally married to this woman before
Yeah.
you showed up. Respect. If they were divorced, is different. It's a different story entirely if he is a divorcee. But
Mercy is
this man,
shameless.
yeah, this man is
She's
still very
shameless.
this man is still very married to the woman. And I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe now they are on their divorce process or anything. Let everything run its course. But you guys should
Let me
advise
shock you again. You
Messi.
are making me to reveal some, confidential. No, my source again told me.
Yeah.
I too like you, Faye, because in this one conversation, you don't move from your obodooyinbo accent to pidgin to Yoruba. I just love you. I love
What
you.
can I do now? What can
Your
I do?
accent just they switch like day and night. It's fine. I love
It's
that.
so
The
it's
matter
like
paying you well. Now I don't even know say you supposed to speak
ah
pidgin.
I
Now
had
you
to
enter
unfollow the
pidgin.
woman. I had
Next
to
thing you
unfollow the
enter
woman
Yoruba.
because when I dey see the woman, my heart I would feel bad. Like
Make I tell
it's
you
so
something when my sons
sad.
tell me again. My sons tell me say the woman even go say one go pack in things, say no one marry again, so that I go feel they marry Messi. This
Yeah.
Akpari no gree o. He say no, may they say help and beg. You see they say may they help and beg. Madam Onufosho say he still want day the marriage. You know
Okay,
gree
he's
o.
begging and he's still doing all this. She said the Baba,
No,
girl,
because he's
Poloklo.
trying. He still they try to do this polygamy. Say all of us must day. Madam Fusho say no one do.
But that
Madam
wasn't
Fusho say
the
make I pack my
agreement.
things so that you
That
go they
wasn't
marry
the
Messi now.
that
Akpari no
wasn't the,
gree
if
o.
they had that agreement, it's different. Obviously, they never had such agreement, and the woman is saying no, she's not. If the woman says she's not up for it, you can't force her to be in a polygamous marriage.
He's trying
It
to.
has to be there has to be an agreement. The woman has to
Yes.
agree. If she
Yeah.
says, oh, she doesn't want to stay, it's fine, she will leave. But you can't stop her from leaving because she has to accept it. If
The
the woman
woman
doesn't
even
want to
say, even
accept
the
it,
house,
force
babe,
her
the
to.
house that we built together, that I furnished, my room that you've given to Messi, I dash you.
Hi.
I
And
dash you.
the Mercy girl has her own house. How can you now move out
She
of your
left her
house?
house. She left her house and moved
Hey,
in.
all this desperado, sha. Hey, all these girls that they're supposed to add that movie Desperado. No be
Now
that
them
Anthony
Messi
Banderas.
na number one for that list. This
Ah,
girl, the
it's
level
a
of no
shame.
wonder. Remember
It's
when I
a
shared the
shame.
story of her mama? Now
Yeah,
so, owu ya gbon lomo.
it's a
Now so,
shame. Auntie B, it's a shame. It's just a shame. Auntie
thank you,
B,
my
we
dear.
love you. We
I
love
love you too,
you.
my darling. Faye, call again. I like as you take the switch accent. Now you're switching accent, they suit me. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, my darling. Faye, I don't even know say Faye in Nigeria. But when she call enter pidgin, I say, this one, now, tiwa tiwa lele yo. So you see, it's not only me that feels passionately about this matter. It's not only me. Me, I already told you guys I have bias about it. As far as I'm concerned, I am behind Madam Olufunso 100%, and I'm waiting. Hey, God should give us good life, long life, and good health. The day that they will serve each other breakfast, whether na Mercy go serve am or na Kazim go finally come back to his senses and serve Mercy, we are here. The dragging, I go do playlist because of this matter. Write it down that I said it. I dey wait. I'm waiting. Mwangba. May they continue to they do this mumu love where they do so. Love is so new. Natu, welcome, my darling. How are you?
Yes, mommy. Good afternoon.
Hello, my son, my daughter. How are you?
I am good. See, I was pulling out the Quran verse and Faye rescued me.
You know
I
how
was,
to read Quran.
yeah, the English version, not the Arabic one.
You don't know how to read Arabic. That's a gift.
No.
That's a beautiful one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like Faye said, you understand, like, even if he has two wives and this turn is supposed to be Mercy's turn for him to be with her, for the sake of that anniversary, he will give the wife that time. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
also, a lot of things that he will do, the wife has to agree. My friend didn't want her husband to marry a second wife, and the guy went ahead and married the second wife. Like they went back and forth, back and forth. She asked him for a favor. She said, "I don't want to stay in the same house with her," and he
Mm-hmm.
honored that. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you just doing everything like Faith said, he's even sinning already.
Mm-hmm.
Because first you just abandon that one. You still want to do the marriage, but you abandon her. And then you are just here with this one. Like that's not how it works. It
Mm-hmm.
does not work like you have to be fair. Even if you love one more than the other, according to Quran, like you have to be
It's
fair.
because it's new. Is it today? Love one more than the other. He doesn't even
And
know how he
it
feel about her. I think it's clear and
uh,
small now. Some people
exactly
said he was
because
even he was reluctant in the video. Say you can see where they are
because
prepping him. Pay
from the
uncle,
way you're saying, right,
put your
he's
head
going
like
with
this.
her. Yeah,
Smile.
he's going with her because he's getting audience. That's all he's going. He's just using her. That's what she's not understanding. And when he's not using her, he's going to drop her.
She's using him too. They are using each other.
Yes, yes, he's going to drop her. And the fact is that what he has gotten in that 20 years marriage, he can't get it from Mercy. Because Mercy didn't endure with him. She didn't go through that Wahala stage with him. She just came when everything was settled. So, like me, I'm with you on this one. Like, I'm really on the first wife's side. Like, this does not make sense. One of my aunties, right, she got married to a guy that's a lawmaker. The guy was separated with his wife. No, they were not divorced, they were separated. So he started dating my auntie, and my auntie asked like everything about the wife. Do you know that my auntie told him that for her to marry him, he has to bring the first wife back? He now had to go and tell the first wife about my auntie. And then my auntie said that the first wife said that. And then anytime he buys something from my auntie, she won't collect. She'll tell him where's the first wife's own. So he has to be buying everything in two. No joke. And
That's
he
a good
married.
Muslim. That's a good Muslim wife.
Yes, he said, yeah, no, yeah, he said, right? He said, you have to buy two. I'm not going to take one. You have to buy for her. So now the woman said, it's the only person that she will allow him to marry is my auntie. And when he passed, two of them stayed together in the house for like almost 2 years before they parted.
Can you imagine? That's a good
Yes,
Muslim woman that
yes,
understands the
yeah,
Quran. The Faye called it the way Faye called it. I really loved it. She was saying the
yeah.
Quran.
If you touch it, they will say, well, they are doing sunnah, they are doing sunnah, sunnah. Everybody wants to like form the sunnah into something that will favor them. That's not how it is. You have to really understand it for how it is not in your own favor. But this whole thing is a mess. And let me tell you, I also believe in karma. I just did wait with my popcorn and soda when Mercy on go hit. Like it's gonna be really bad for her. She's having fun now, she should enjoy it. I've never seen anyone that's done it like this and ended well. So I don't know.
We'll
It doesn't
see.
make sense. It
Yeah.
really doesn't make sense,
The
honestly
breakfast
speaking.
we are waiting. They have to work extra hard because the whole world, at least the whole of
Yes,
Nigeria, is waiting on
and
this
you know how
for
it's
the
supposed to
breakfast.
be. If you're not doing the first wife how you're doing Mercy in public, you're not supposed to be displaying anything about Mercy in public if you want to be fair. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now you're saying you want to do the marriage, but everything that's outside is about Mercy. Like that's not it. That's not it. And Mercy will no even get sense. You enter inside person house, you know, borrow yourself sense. Say this one are my senior. So waiting they do and now they feel do no,
This
she
one
no
are my
think.
friend. You know, talk of the
Ah, yeah.
friendship.
Oh my God, I cannot deal. It's unbelievable. I don't understand like the nerve, like the audacity some women have to do some BS. Honestly speaking, like they don't even get fear. They don't even think. Like they don't even Like, if it were me, how will I feel? No, bro.
Thank you,
It's really
Natsu.
sad.
Thank
It's
you, my
sad, but God will
daughter.
help us.
God
Yes,
will help us.
mommy.
It's okay. Thank you, my love.
Everybody like my
Appreciate
mommy's
you.
video.
Say it again.
I say everybody like my mommy's video. Like
Thank you,
my
my
mommy's
daughter.
video.
That
Okay.
is my adopted daughter. So if all of you that are confused in the studio that you don't know what's up, let me tell you what's up now. This is my baby girl. Natu is my adopted daughter. All right. Thank you, darling. Speak soon. Love you very much. Thank you. Give us a thumbs up. Let me check the likes. How many likes do we have? How many likes? Ẹ ṣé eré kó dára. Ẹ ṣé eré kó dára o. Ẹni ayé yẹ ẹ ṣé eré. We have 1,200 people watching, 218, and it's only 300 likes. Egbami. Guys, please give us a like. Thumbs up, thumbs up, please. Ejo, Tori Olong. You see the way I'm standing? I've got flu, but I still managed to drag myself because I always like to keep my promises. I said I was going to come, even though I was under the weather, I still came. So please give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Stephanie, how is it favoritism now? Natu says she wants to be my daughter and I adopted her. How is it? Are you jealous? Bumi, Aigbe'S o. Natu, you have competition, no? See, Stephanie is jealous. Bumi is jealous. Kí la fẹ́ ṣe yìí sí báyìí. How are we going to do this? Me, unko. Natu is number one. Anybody that wants me to adopt them should file behind Natu. Show respect. First of all, go and like the video. Then come back. We'll talk about the adoption. Oh my God. Thank you, guys. All right. Honey babe. Accountability prefect. How are you, love?
I'm fine, Auntie B. Good evening,
Welcome.
everyone. How are you? This subject resonates with me because this is basically my dad. My mum, I'm the eldest sibling out of three, and my mum has been married to my dad. She's divorced now. Married to my dad for must be 40 something years old. Must be over 40 years they've been married. And I remember when I was in university, my dad used to go to Nigeria all the time. And I used to ask my mum what's going on. And she wouldn't tell me stuff, but obviously there was issues in the marriage. Then I now found out that he was dating someone my age. She had 3 children. And I remember my mum, I would tell my mum every time, Mommy, you need to end this marriage if daddy doesn't want, because, people were coming to our house, people were begging my dad. He said, no, he wants this lady. So 2014, he now decided he's going to Nigeria to retire. He left my mum with the mortgage. You can imagine. She was struggling. So all of us, we now have to help her with the mortgage. Then after about 2 years of helping her, I now said to my mum, you have to sell this house. So we all got together. We helped her to sell it. My brother, my sister, we all helped her sell it. And my dad didn't look back. Do you know that he came back over COVID 2020?
They always do.
Yeah. So, sorry, I'm going to digress. I remember when I finished uni, I wanted to buy a house. I asked my dad to help me, some money to help me with a deposit. Do you know he said no? And I now found out recently that the reason he wouldn't give me money is because he was sending 3 of her children to school in Nigeria. Do you understand?
So did your mom allow him back?
She was
bouncing back.
She was doing, I don't want to divorce. I don't know what it is. She was praying and fasting. She was doing all of that. I was getting very, very frustrated. All of us, we left home because we were like, Mommy, we just fed up with her. Why are you doing all of this? Do you know that just last year she divorced him? Just last year. After all that. And I now found out that my dad got married to this woman. He changed his name by Depot to another name in order to marry this woman in Nigeria.
Naked.
I'm not even joking. Yeah, he changed his name. He didn't tell me. I found out through one of my cousins. They were like, do you know? I was like, I didn't say anything. Do you know now that I'm the only one? I'm just trying my best because I'm the eldest to manage him. He doesn't live with me because I have 3. He doesn't live with me. When I had my son. He's 11 now. When he was 1, we went to Nigeria for a month. My mom, they traveled together. Do you know what my dad did? He left my mom in the airport with my son and went to another city in Nigeria.
See now, where's your dad? Oh my God. Come back. I need to hear this story. You know, you can't keep me hanging like this. Accountability prefect, you dropped off. Oh yeah, padawa. Kia, kia, kia. I want to hear. He changed his name by Depot to marry another wife in Nigeria. Shut up. You see, this is what we are talking about. Man, why do you like to complicate your life by Tori alone? Why? You already have a wife here, you have children. Why do you guys like to complicate your life? You go and marry a woman, he's young enough to be your daughter in Nigeria. See, the question we need to ask ourselves critically. Yeah? When Kazim was struggling back then in America, let me show you the picture. Yeah. He was struggling with his wife here years ago. Would Mercy have Mercy that you know, Mercy Aigbe'S that we're talking about, would she have taken a second look at that man? No. Why can't men see it? Nigerian men, why can't you guys see it, babe? When you were struggling, these girls would not take a second look at you. Honey, babe, come back. Oh, I need to hear the story. Where is your dad now, and what is happening with his second marriage? Chai. Oh my God. Human beings, why? Bio, why una dey some of una brethren they like to complicate their life like this? Why? My brother, welcome.
Now maybe the first man to
Now you be
talk.
the first man. No, man, no, they talk for polygamy. Now only you and Olawale, they always talk. they run. When they reach polygamy, we know they see brothers, then they disappear. Maybe brother Patrick.
Anyway, you know, the just like everybody don't talk this matter, and what we've heard even when this whole issue started, you know, even our Muslim sisters, even the very comment that is sting up right now, you know, you can read between lines. You see, why you are passionate about this issue and like others too as well, it's not just because a marriage break, because normally we know that when it comes to marriage, anything can happen, you know, 20 years, 30 years does not matter. But in this case, this was not what happened. This was an intruder by the enemy, by the devil. You know, John 10:10, he says, the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill
destroy.
and to destroy.
Yeah.
The first relationship God made was between Adam and Eve. It was the serpent that came to destroy that relationship. So what are we saying here? You can see all indications that this man, without is, in fact, I don't call him a man. This woman man, or how will I don't know the right word I will use for him.
This baby, let's call him baby.
You know,
this baby, the new wife is calling him
yes,
baby. So let's call him
reason
baby.
I'm saying that is because just like when Eve say, oh, when Adam say, oh, is the woman you gave me or whatever. I don't like to put blame.
Passing the buck.
Yes, Kasim himself is a weakling of a man, you know. So again, that part would be a lesson. Let's just hang that part there. So for those young women right now that are yet to get married, please, this is one thing you should look out for too as well. You know, a weak man that has no self-control, where mumu button, anybody can press mumu button. Now from relationship that they know, you know, you would know. But I don't want to go there. I don't want to miss my train of thought. So I will come to Kasim at the end. So now for the devil issue, you know, the intruder. So the issue here is that once Mercy came, she came to destroy a happy home. That's her mission, you know. So she didn't come for her own happiness. So Not as if Mercy is happy. Mercy is not really truly happy, to be honest.
No, she's not.
She's not truly happy. But rather, the devil takes pleasure in seeing other people who are supposed to be happy unhappy. So what she's doing, she's not doing it. This event that even brought this topic back again is something that you would see that she's doing it so that this lady would feel hurt or something, right? You know, so our intention is always to cause pain. That is just the truth. You know, she could book this trip any other time, but she chose the most painful day that we hit on that woman. You know, so talking about a demonic attitude is something that, you know, we are talking about today. You know, so it's not even about, oh, the woman have 4 children, the woman is this. No, the issue is Mercy is a devil in human form. You know, so the attention, the pain, everything she's getting. With that being said, what is the way forward? It's simple. Even here in the US, where people don't even, where even a woman that don't know God said, if you go and ask her out and she discover that you are in a relationship, not even married, you in a relationship, the first thing they will tell you is that you have to deal with that first. Because the human conscience, you don't need Quran, you don't need Bible to clarify that. Already tells you that giving that person that option to come in is causing another person pain. Does that make sense? You understand?
Absolutely.
If Kazim has been, let's say he was separated with this woman after 2 years, now met Mercy, we'll not be here talking this story now.
No.
We won't be here talking this because it's not a big deal. We'll say, okay, life goes on.
Yes.
You know? So that is what we are saying. So she came intentionally, and she was even a devil within because she knows about that man and his family.
She knew about the marriage because she knew them.
She knew
why
them.
She was still married. She knew
Right.
them. Oh,
yes.
That's why you should be careful the people you bring to
Bring
your home.
to your own household.
Look at Mercy with her ex-husband and Adeoti and his wife.
Right.
This is 4 of them.
So now, all while this whole incident has started, just watch all her actions. She no mind. She will go to the woman's house where she knows the woman's bedroom, take picture there. You know, she want to do things that will hurt the woman.
Bio, you are so right.
That is all she's doing.
You are 100% right. This is what she was doing on social media constantly.
Yes,
she will go there and take pictures. Exactly the same place that Madam Olufunsha will take picture is where Mercy will go and take picture.
Yes, that's what she wants to do. So the more she feels that this woman is feeling that pain or whatever, the more she's happy. So for this issue, there's a way to deal with people like this. Do you understand? There's a way to deal with them. Because, you know, the devil in itself, you know, will definitely sell his strategy. And the bidder, the buyer, which is this Maye man, I call him Maye man, Mugu man.
Baby,
you know,
baby.
Teddy bear. More just use teddy bear man. You know. So when they press ping ping ping, you know, it begin to follow like this thing. A father of so many children, a father who has no regard for his children. Sit down like one small boy, go stay for back of
then they manipulate him.
Water. Go sit down for back.
They do water.
For swimming pool.
What is wrong with you?
For swimming pool.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you normal? They
they
float. They do love. You dey do love.
That one I will say no be juju.
You don't know whether your children don't eat, whether they go to school. You don't know what your wife they go through. You don't know what their mother they go through. You did there, they dey Maldives.
You know? So does he think in his own mind that this woman, this Mercy Aigbe'S now, if anything happen to Kazeem tomorrow, it is a Mercy Aigbe'S sender. She go move on because her mission into that family is just to destroy. That's all. You understand? So men like Kazeem are there. Kazeem is not actually looking for polygamy, to be honest. Kazeem, yes, is not looking for polygamy. He's only asking for polygamy because he knows that the wife have not wronged him. Do you understand? And he knows that the wife is an asset to his life. See, if Kazeem had wanted polygamy, if we don't ask for polygamy earlier than now, no be now.
Why he decided to pay her back like this now after she stood by him?
Yeah,
she
so we're not saying
him. No. She's built with him. Why?
Yes. So now when the demon is using somebody, now so it will be like television where never clear. You understand? Now, as he's there now, he's digging himself deeper into the lion's den, where they draw and they go. So he's digging himself deeper. So Kazeem, if for any reason you can hear my voice, I'm telling you, that evil coven that you are putting yourself now, you are going deeper, deeper. There's no way you can ever come out of this without being auto. But the earlier you still come out, the earlier we can ever see whether you will survive better. Because Mercy Aigbe'S is of no use to this man. She's of no use. She's absolutely of no use to this man. And this man already can smell it.
Instead of getting your agenda now, Shebi he wants to be a politician.
Which politician? Must you be celebrated to be a politician? That is not the issue.
Finally get clear picture.
All those ones are just facial statements. You understand?
Messy.
So
less messy.
Yes. So now he himself, we in Obodoyibo, our women here, let me talk more of our women lessons too, and the men, even women too. Please, let us understand that we cannot live two lives in this world.
That reminds me, hold on, no. Brabio, please, hold on. Honey Babe, they tell us one interesting story. Honey Babe is back. Unmute yourself.
Sorry, apologies everyone. It was my son. I had to move to another room.
All right.
So
tell
do you
us.
want to
complete that story? Bio, our brother Bio is here listening. What happened?
Hello, brother Bio. So basically, you changed his name by Depot because I spell my surname, my surname a certain way. My daddy now decided to change the name. Then I now changed his name. He married her in Nigeria. He didn't, and I found out, you know how his relatives told me. I wasn't surprised. I told my mom, hoping that will prompt her. Then I told you that obviously I was married. I got married in 2014. The conversation I had before it cut off, I told you I was in Nigeria with my son. Do you know that my traditional engagement, I found out maybe 6 years ago, he brought the woman there.
He brought his second wife.
He brought the second, well, obviously his wife, to my engagement. My mom was there. They had a massive argument. I didn't realize, when you're, I'm doing stuff, having makeup, so I didn't realize what was going on. He brought her there, and she brought her friends. That is the type of dad that I have.
Did he ever bring her to the UK, the second wife?
He tried to. Unfortunately, the Home Office refused her. He did try to. He did try to. Yeah.
I'm rejoicing now because our Home Office, they don't want Babapuga.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they refused her, so she's still in Nigeria till today.
Yes.
So
let her stay there. That's where she belongs.
You know the funny thing about what I said? The women are the one that build these men up. My mum, because she's very tenacious, as I told you with other stories I've told of her in terms of the will and everything, she's the one that encouraged my dad to buy properties in the UK. He had a flat in Earls Court, maybe 25, 30 years ago. Do you know what he did? He sold the flat maybe 20 years ago, took all the money to Nigeria. Where's the money now?
He's gone with his new wife.
Yeah. He took all the money and he went with his wife. The money has
That's what he's
finished now.
using to flex. Yeah, he will use it
Yeah,
to
the
flex.
money has finished. Now, he came back in 2020. Did not tell me, oh. He sneaked into the UK. Did not tell any of us. My cousin told me. Now the money has finished. They're no longer together.
Who? Who is no longer together?
My dad and his second wife.
No way.
For real. Yeah, he's been here for 3 years. He's not gone back. He has not
They are
said
no
anything
longer
to me.
together. The young wife left him.
No, he has not. No. He has not been back since 2020. They're no longer together because the money has finished. All the pension, all the money, all the properties that he sold for her, is finished. So she's not interested anymore. Now the problem is that none of my siblings have his time. I'm now begging them that, listen, let's reconcile with dad. They're not interested.
Why should they reconcile with him? Why? Ask me why. When he left you, did he look back?
Yeah,
did he think about how your mom was going to pay the mortgage and care for you?
No, it was me. I had to get a solicitor. I had to allow, my brother was in America. He had to come from New York to spend almost 6 months to stay with my mom because she was literally heartbroken. She could not function.
Yeah. When I said something, honey babe, I don't know if you were in this show. I was begging men. I said, treat your family well because of your old age. So he saw the Flaunts. Aigbe'S court is one of the most.
Can you imagine how much it will be worth now? You know how much it will be worth now?
It's a lot of money.
I know. We say that and we're like, wow, he took all the money to Nigeria.
Without telling your mother.
Sorry?
While you were struggling to pay mortgage for the house you were living in, he was busy selling flats to take money to Nigeria.
Yeah, he spent all the money. He had various businesses. And you know the funny thing, Auntie B? It was my uncle, his younger brother, that introduced him to that woman.
Of course.
That's what they do, isn't it?
Yes.
So at the end of the... Yeah. So the issue is now...
Agenda. They have an agenda.
Of course.
If you didn't
they
have
wanted
money,
to scatter my parents' marriage. Yeah. They wanted to scatter my parents' marriage. That's why, of course. Because he had a very happy marriage until this happened. They built stuff together. They had so many properties. You know, they were doing really well. And you know the funny thing? Karma is a bitch, as they say. My mum is now, sorry to say, dating an Oyibo guy. He's engaged to her and he's treating her like a queen.
Your mom is dating?
Yeah. At the age of 70-something, yeah.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
I'm not lying, yeah.
Of all the stories you've told me, this is the one that sit my belly the most.
Yeah, she's dating an Oyibo guy and he's 70-something as well. And
your mom is 70-something and dating Oyibo and 70-something that treats her like
a queen. Yeah, they were. The funny thing, it was my cousin, not me, because I wasn't really happy about it, but he put my mom's profile on a dating site.
You're not happy about it. Honey babe, don't let me quarrel with you. You know I love you. Don't let me quarrel with you. What do you mean? No. You know what your mom has been through? She's suffered emotionally, mentally.
I was a bit dubious because you heard about dating sites online, and I was, obviously I just wanted, But she's doing well. They're going to, where are they going? They're going to New York in 2 months. No. He takes my mum everywhere. Yeah, they go everywhere. They're going on a cruise next year.
At 70-something.
Yeah, he's even the one that helps take my son, picks him up for school for me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not lying to you. Yes.
Oh my God. If honey babe's mom can get a date at 70-something, what is your problem? You are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, even 60s. You are complaining.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. And you know what she said to me? She said, I wish that she had listened to me when I told her almost 20 years ago that, Mummy, forget daddy if he doesn't want to leave this woman. She's enjoying herself and she's living her best life now. And the funny thing now, he's now complaining to all of my cousins that none of the children have his time. Why should we? After the way he treated our mother.
So the divorce is finally happened. She's moved on with her life.
I'm the one that posted her. Yes, you can do it online now. I sharp put everything for her. I did everything. She had a decree absolute last year, November. Just November.
Let me ask you this, honey babe. Did she lose the house as a result of not being able to cope, even with you guys chipping in?
No, what we ended up doing, we chipped in, and then I encouraged her to sell it.
Right.
But what we did, even though I didn't want to, we gave half of the money to our dad, and he still spent that money, and he spent that money as well.
How many children did he father in Nigeria? Do you know?
He doesn't. I've asked him, I've confronted him, he refuses to tell me, but I know I have half siblings. Trust me, I do. The only way I will find out is, unfortunately, if he then I see them at the funeral, right? It's messy. It's messy. It's messy. So that's a lesson. That's a lesson to men.
Yes.
That just when you're doing all of this and you forget about your children, don't, when you have your old age and we don't have your time, what did you expect? The way you treated our mother and the way you treated us. He went to Nigeria, he did not look back.
I didn't know you are this nice, so I'm seeing a different side of you tonight.
I know, because they think that I'm Oyibo and that we're not trained well. Yeah,
you are so nice. You saw the house that your dad abandoned you, that you were struggling as children to pay mortgage, and you
we
still
gave
gave
him half the money. Yeah, I said give him half the money, just for
because
for him
to maintain his lifestyle in Nigeria. Yeah. Now the money has run out. He's
back. Finished now. Now he's staying with one of his relatives, and he's telling everybody that all of his children have abandoned him.
And I'm your like, father's age bracket, honey babe?
He was 80 last week.
So he's in his 80s now, and he's back with his tail dangling between his legs.
Yes, he doesn't have any property, nothing. He's staying in one room with one of his cousins. Yes, in East London.
Somebody that has properties before now is squatting.
He had almost 6 properties. 6 properties. One in Earls Court, remember?
I don't need to say anything again. You've done this show for me tonight, honey babe. I don't need to say anything. This is what happened when you have what Yoruba called oju kokoro.
Yep.
You are not satisfied. You want to go to Nigeria.
Yep.
You want to go and marry a girl that is young enough to be your daughter or younger.
She's my age. She is my age.
You spent all the money, property, everything gone. Now you are back.
Now you have not seen her for 3 years. She's not interested. She's now rolling after politicians now. Yep.
Of course.
That's what I'm hearing.
She was only interested in the money.
Of course.
Money is gone.
Yes.
Now his eyes has opened. At 80-something now, he will start having small head challenges. So he needs to come back to the UK.
He does. He's got hypertension. He goes to the hospital every 2 weeks to check his high blood pressure. He didn't think about this when he was running after Bib now. Then he's now playing rubbish and disparaging all of us to everybody, and they don't know the history of what we went through.
Just, you know what I'm going to say to you is that love on your mom, you and your siblings, continue to encourage her to enjoy the love she never felt without your father. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay,
your father is a Mongo Park.
I know, you said it. It is what it is. I love him from a distance, but I've said to him that we would, I've already told my siblings that we need to speak to him. Maybe we can have a conversation. Maybe we can, have a relationship. But he needs to understand that he needs to take accountability. You know that word that I use, right? He needs to take accountability of what he has done.
I hate, because I know you are accountability prefer. We love you for that because you are teaching us about accountability. But people like your dad, unfortunately, will never.
You think so?
No, he wouldn't.
It's up to him really, because like I said,
I want you to go and try. Come back and tell me.
I will try and let you know.
Never. You know why I know he will never? Because even with everything that he's done to your family, he's still not owning up. He's going around telling people that the children have abandoned him.
Yes, it's true. It's true, Auntie B. I think he still has that Nigerian ego that who are us to question him. You know that how they say that, am I not your father? Do you know my age? I can't question my dad. Even though that, like I said, he's a grandfather, I cannot question my dad. It's unfortunate. And this is the legacy because of it.
It's okay. It's fine. Care home is waiting for him. It's fine.
Well,
Shebi is squandered everything that he should have used to enjoy. It's him and your mother that should be going on these cruises and enjoying his life.
And you know the funny thing, Auntie B, before I go, my mum, because I encouraged her, I told you she's the one that has investments left, right, center. She has all the houses left, right, center. Because unlike him, she planned for her future. So the funny thing, look at it, Carmen's a bitch now because he's got nothing. And look at my mum. And she's got like a sugar daddy on top of it, as you know.
You're making me sing this song, honey babe. Why are you making me sing? You're making me sing this song. Let's do cool.
Love is a beautiful thing.
Hey,
it is, Brother Bio. So don't say that as a testimony that you can love at any age.
Yes.
Any age. My mum is what, 73?
Mm-hmm.
Ashiwaju, Olufunsho, my sister, I hope you are listening to this. I hope this encourages you. Thank you so much, honey babe. I love
Thank you
you
very much.
so
Have a good
much.
evening, everybody. Take care,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
You see, you never truly know people. The way I used to say honey babe, she's accountability. She's always saying, this is my fault. I know I'm owning up to it, but you never know that she's so kind. Look at the kindness she's shown. And a father that has come there to Nigeria with all the money, abandoned them. Bio,
You know,
why?
say when
Kilode. Why? You
some
know,
of us men,
I'm
if small
saying it,
thing
babe.
enter
I
our
see it
hand,
every day
when
in my
small
work.
thing enter our hand,
Ah.
we want to go and show ourselves in a different environment. Well,
Eh.
one lesson to learn there without knowing deeply, which is something very important, like you noted, is that as a man, we should be very careful because all these broken things they bring back bad omen to our own growth. You understand? You see how the story of our sister that just came up here, how the father who was doing very well because someone came in, the devil came to kill, to destroy. So did not only
But then today,
destroy.
allow the devil. The Bible says, resist the devil,
Yeah,
and he
that's
will
what
flee
I'm
from
saying.
you.
It's
If he
both
didn't
ways.
carry his leg,
Uh-huh.
honey babe's father didn't carry his leg to go
Mm-hmm.
to Nigeria to go and
Yes.
look for a small girl. All these
Yes.
small girls, they are plenty in Nigeria. They
That's
will
what we are
please.
saying here
They
now.
would do
They will
anything
destroy
you want
you. They
them
are
to
not only
do.
going to destroy the relationship, they're going to destroy your finances too, your
He
growth.
sold everything. If you know, you don't know London, so let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
where else court is. It's one of the places. If you have a property there, God don't your bread don't butter. It don't butter. Not be Kwekwe area. If you even get even 1 or 2 bedroom flat for there, now better money. Now this uncle Selam carry go Nigeria, go do. I'm sure he was balling when he reached Nigeria.
Yes,
You know, old man fall in love, the thing, now trouble. If old man fall in love, Jesus.
And now I can't share one room with somebody according to
It
her.
is squats.
So
Now,
so
it's 80-year-old and squatting, 80 plus.
so we men, we need to look at that because there's something we all know and we all agree here. Whether men or women, you always try to avoid what they call a ziza. A ziza na confusion. So a ziza is confusion. When the spirit of a ziza come into any situation, things not they work well again. Do you understand? So whether you run from the US or go create a ziza for your family, run go Nigeria, go anywhere, it's always going to come back at you.
And they always come back. When the money don't finish, you come back to UK.
You always come back.
Why are you coming back? Why you not stay for Nigeria? Not be there you squander all the money.
Stay
there.
So we always come back at you. So Auntie B, let me allow you to speak with other people. Yeah.
You do well. Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate you. You see, the thing I love about you, Bio, my brother, is that you know the fear. You be man. You are a man's man. Even when all men they run, when it matter, they no say, okay, this one I don't feel defend my gender. Bio go enter. He don't care. He go still talking his own. And see the angle where he bring the matter from. He say, mercy, this one, now thief he be. Thief where they come, not to just steal, but not to buy and destroy. Now he come for. Honey babe come crown the whole matter, come tell us a papa story. Now Omoti ability say go call me because Omoti tell us say papa today the same category. But I don't see Omoti. Omoti, where you dey? I don't see you. Abeti said that you go tell us the story, oh. But honey babe, own story sweet me. You know the power sweet me pass. He thought say in mama at 70 they date Oyibo. Oyibo where they show and love where she not see. Say that they go cruise, that they do this, that they do it. Papa. In mama, you say Bible know they lie. Whatsoever a man sows, he will reap. Amati, is you have been waiting for. You didn't come, oh. So come, make I take come on here. Oh yeah, come in. Chineke, this story too sweet me. It sweet my belly. Am I here, my darling?
Yes, sis B of
Welcome.
life.
Welcome, my darling.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hey, this
Beautiful
story.
for you. I know. You know this
That
story.
story sweet my belly.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth though. Now they give up on our lives. If you don't give up, that's why there's nothing to be desperate about in this life. That's why I can never understand why people find other people's husbands attractive. I
Hmm.
mean, with all due respect to everyone, I don't take leftovers. That's just who I am, right?
I love that.
And
Hey.
it doesn't matter how, you know, packaged the person is, because cheating is like stealing to me. It's like taking something that doesn't
That
belong
doesn't
to you.
belong to
That's
you.
what it means. So I don't see the attraction. So if somebody does this, I tell you for free, that person steals. They still petty little things. That's not picking the stats. Not being content with what you have, because I don't see I don't see the attraction here. What is there to enjoy? Somebody else's property. Man with 4 children and a wife, a household on its own. It makes no, I can't understand it. I don't understand the mindset. I put a lot of value on myself. I cannot bring myself down to the level of looking for crumbs or under someone else's table. It's so appalling. And Bio just said it all. This woman just came to destroy, to steal, and to take so many, and then to now crown it all. She chooses a day she knows it's just wickedness and satanic, right? For you to choose a day, and then you now put it on video and share it. You know full well that this woman is going to see it. Not only did you steal somebody else's property,
It's,
right?
it's intentional. She was
It's
very intentional about it.
intentional. You
Mm-hmm.
talk it out.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to do someone else like that? I don't understand the mindset. I can never get it. I don't see the enjoyment in this. You can ball at any stage. We just heard a story now of a woman in her 70s that's enjoying her life. That's how much life, if you want to, you can enjoy, you can get everything you want. It doesn't matter how old you are. But Oloju Kokoro, not being satisfied with what you have. I've got
One
to
beer.
have what someone
One
else
beer.
has.
One beer.
I
Yes.
want, you know what I mean? Like, you want it now, and because it's in your eye, you must, what's it called? Coveting it. You want to covet it and take it from it's evil. It's evil. There's nothing fun about this. There's nothing to brag about. All she's doing, let me tell you, with all this is just surface. Nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. This alone tells you that there's something wrong with the relationship already. Because I tell you for free, people who are really living their life and enjoying their marriages, they don't have the time for cameras. They
Thank
don't.
you.
They
Bam.
don't have time to be coming out every single moment they have
Eh,
to
to
prove
be
a point.
created,
To
you
be
see that it's created. It's like
exactly.
a movie that
It's
you
like a
put
movie. Look
everything.
at what is all of this? People who are living the life, really enjoying their partners and doing everything to please their partners, they don't have time for camera. They don't have time to have somebody videoing you while you're sitting inside the love shaped basket. It's all intentional. This is to tell you that there's something else going behind closed doors. I'm not carried away by all of this. That's why for me, all these following celebrities, following people, I don't believe in them. If I'm not gaining anything from you, if my knowledge is not growing, I'm not following you. I don't care how much of a celebrity you are. Okay, now this woman has what, millions of followers on her page. There's a lot going on in Nigeria. When she says she
Eleven
doesn't
point
know,
one million. Oh my,
thank
yeah.
you. 11 point.
11.1.
I blame people who follow her because this is rubbish. What impact? I asked the 11.1 million followers, what impact has this woman had on your life apart from pepper them, show fashion? What else? And teach you how to steal other people's property. What are you gaining from her intellectually, spiritually, psychologically, knowledge wise? What are you gaining? What impact has she made on your life? Compare her to someone like Funke Akindele. That woman keeps her private life as much as possible out of the public space. Whether there's something going on, it's only if it is leaked and it's somebody usually within. She tries to keep her affairs tight knit. This woman has impacted, has given jobs to people in Nigeria. Funke Akindele has single-handedly given a lot of actors, actresses, skit makers, everybody that you see. This woman makes room for them. Right now, because she's concerned about the issues in Nigeria, she steps into the shoes of running for a deputy governor. Please, what has this girl contributed to your life?
I don't know.
11.1 million followers. What has
No,
she contributed?
it's going on holidays and dressing up and going to parties and doing Owambe. That's
That's
what she
all.
contributed.
There's more to life than all of, see, all these things, all this pepperism and all of that. This one, right? It's us. It's just a facade, guys. Don't fall for it. There is more going on behind closed doors. People, when they jollof, when they enjoy their partners, and we know them, they don't have time for cameras, eh? They don't. They are living a life that you and I, some of us, can only dream of. But you don't see them carrying camera. Who be the cameraman? When they position the camera, they do like this. Oh yeah,
Very
do
good question.
the love angle like this.
Very
Put
good
the love
question. Even
basket.
when they arrive for the so-called Maldives, after they come off for
Exactly.
plane,
They come out
they
for
dey record. They dey record
exactly.
them.
Then
I
they
say,
record them.
una station camera person for there before.
You. That's to tell you how intentional, how conniving, how evil imagination concept that this woman is constantly, every single time. Doesn't she have any other important things to do? Does she not see the suffering in her land?
No.
Does she not see that people are not able to feed themselves? People go, you carry, they follow people. You know, they ask questions. You're trying to be like someone who is on another level of evil. On top of what? Desperation. You must take somebody else because you shall want to live the life. You can live the life at any stage of your life. It requires you working on yourself consistently. If it happen, it happen. It not happen, then they keep person put. Enjoy your life. All these single women, one I be saying another person property now they look for. I don't understand the interest inside. Do you understand that it is you are actually telling the world that you're a thief? That's what it means. And I'm not saying that, look, there are issues that will happen. If a man is separated from his wife, he's moved on. We know life happens to people. I'm not referring to those. I'm talking about someone who will intentionally, strategically position themselves. You're a married woman, you become a friend to a married woman and collect her husband. Not only did you collect it, you rub it in her eye and you make it a duty every day to come out and pepper them. On top waiting, what you they look for this life? Let's say, I no go ever happen for this
I
life.
don't know. I don't know what Messi wants to. I don't know what she wants.
Eh?
I don't know what she wants. And you see the worst part. Oh my, yeah, my darling. The worst part is that if you go on social media, you can't read this story on blogs. She's putting this and extending it to her children. What to shake before one more? Shebi, you are a mother.
Exactly.
The same thing will happen to your daughter. You cannot build your home on another woman's pain. Messi, she behaves like she doesn't have, like she's her skin is so thick, she doesn't feel anything. But I know she's feeling it.
She's feeling it because this is the result. This is how you know she's feeling it. All this packaging coming out, camera, somebody's taking camera from a distance, love basket. All this is strategic. All this is just to pepper and is intentional to pepper the other woman. And I don't blame that woman for reacting the way she reacted. You bury someone for such a long time. You've invested your emotions, your finances, psychologically into a man. You've had what, 3 children for him or 4 children, and then he
4.
comes around and do this to you.
It's
There's
4
no
children, no.
way.
Oh my, yes,
Exactly.
4 children that
children.
she's still raising by herself.
Herself.
And the baby, the so-called baby husband is there. behaving like a Mongo pack. And
Exactly.
oh, chai. When
Do
I
you
saw this, I
understand?
don't even know how I felt when I saw it. I was like, even if Messi wanted it, are you okay? You said
She's
no.
not
Not for
okay.
my children. I won't do this.
And she's mindless, because if she was a sensible woman, this kind of things, please keep it off camera. You know, if tell people that this, I didn't do it intentionally, or it's not what people think, you won't be bringing it out like this. The way she's doing it is obvious to everyone that she did it intentionally, and she
Yeah.
has been laying with this man for as long as ever. So to her, that woman is an enemy, somebody that invite. Yesterday I did a live, and I said, because I had an experience with someone at the African store yesterday. I went to buy two things. She and her husband were on the line. They had all this plenty. The husband was telling her, let her go ahead of us and pay and go. The woman looked the man from head to toe. I am. He can't they hide the man, because the man say make they give me space. When they call the command, the woman called they for outside as they were stepping out. The woman was shouting on the man. They speak language. I don't know the language that they speak. They could say, anytime you see woman, you just be, So the
You
owner,
know, say you be a yo-yo now. So maybe she don't. Maybe she they very insecure. She don't feel say maybe the man they eye you.
understand? Me I got confused. You know, they saw can say, you know, I said, I don't know them. Oh. Hey, now I can't buy something for you. Anyone because that woman has a problem. Oh. Hey,
Now
insecurity
insecurity.
on
She's
steroids.
insecure. Yeah.
You understand? But whose
Mm.
fault is that? You understand? Now, I said in that video, I said, married women, for crying out loud, the people you should be paying attention to, you are not. It is your married friends that are doing friend with you. If I were a married woman, I will have friends with at least a few single women, because they know what's up. They have a third eye. They
Of
will
course.
tell you what's going on.
Of
Some of
course.
you married early, so there's some levels of maturity that you don't have. There are blind spots you will have that a single person that has been single for a while can tell you, babe. Now like
Shebi
this
she was
they
married.
go.
This picture now. Look the picture now, Moye. Messi
Exactly.
was married now.
She was married there.
See the another of her boo, her baby, Gentry. It's there.
Exactly.
It's there now.
And I
And
heard that this
they
gentleman was
came to
married before too.
oh yes.
He took him. Hey,
So they came to their party. That's you can see they're wearing the same outfit. That's Kazim and his wife in the middle. And this is Messi. They took picture with them. So you are completely right. She was married, but she was already eyeing the man. This one.
him as a step
Not knowing
up.
where it's coming from. Not
Yes,
knowing that behind every successful man, there is a woman.
that has slaved her butt off. Oh,
Mm.
what till they do us as women? I really wonder sometimes. As women, we just our brain, we don't understand the power we have. When we do what is supposed to, when we do what we're supposed to do, we are a super house. One woman alone. Is like an army. Are you kidding me? Are you people? Some of these women will be majoring on the minor, the minutest thing.
Let me read this to you, Amoye. Shala said, Amagboyega. Shala Amagboyega say, Amoye and Obodo, why una they talk bad about your Edo sister? You know good oh. Oh, for Igbale, say your head never hit for grand. I mean, they drop you when you be picking, when your head never corrects.
Let me
So
tell
you
you.
feel stay with now about tribe now we dey for
Oh,
this when we dey talk
yeah.
this is about
When
tribe
we
abi.
cover bad
So
things.
because Messi saying be Edo, it means say we'll come here call the pamper and the praise and abi. Share we all right.
They support them.
No
Are
let me
you
face
people
you.
kidding? The tribalism when you don't put una for trouble for Nigeria.
Now make them you know see we could not even enter there. So you think say na about tribe now we dey here. We dey here they do tribalism. That nonsense one they do for Nigeria. So you think say now we dey
Ataya.
do for here. Oh my shit.
Tribalism when you don't scatter all of una for Nigeria. That you think say that person get time for.
We
If
don't get time for tribe here. Anybody where do anyhow, we'll go
we
talk
go
about
see
them. Who cares
anyhow.
about tribe? What to consign me with
What you
tribe? In
concern?
fact, I'm triballess. I don't get tribe.
Myself, I not get
I
any
don't get
tribe.
tribe. I don't
If
get
you,
tribe.
if you tell me, I'm be like, so you be for I be Hausa, I be
I don't get
Fulani,
tribe. What
I
to
be
be tribe?
all. It's
Are
be
you all
tribe.
right?
Who
When you
tribe
come over
help?
Oyibo, they ask you of your tribe before they begin to discriminate against you for work.
Exactly. They know they
Tribe
ask
by
my
foot.
sister. Eh?
I beg.
I mean,
Leave that matter.
I bet forget that guy. Most of these people, that's all they think about. Money tonight, not tribe.
Tribe my foot. Wait till be tribe.
Exactly.
Tribe
Tribe, who
waiting.
tribe help?
Messi they do nonsense. Men will support him because he be Edo.
God forbid.
Are you normal?
Even they behave like a Edo woman.
Which
This
Edo?
behavior is not typical of an Edo
Even
woman.
Edo people don't reject and say na Yoruba behavior they
Exactly.
behave.
Edo
What are you
women
talking
do
about?
not behave like this because it's an abomination in Edo State. Do you know that?
You see, there's a difference between Edo and Yoruba women. Or otherwise,
Huge difference.
Messi is supposed to don't even collect. You see, as Olufunsho, Madam Olufunsho, they even they handle the thing. Where if na Edo woman, you go fair go deal with Messi where.
I'm telling you.
What did they talk about?
Messi, they do, they smile, they come out, they open teeth. As they don't,
Olo
it's a
show,
Edo
they
woman,
talk.
he do this one too. Una for
They talk
here.
of tribe. I beg.
I
Not give me
beg
time.
you, leave that thing. You know, I just man be say and somebody say I'm not be see nobody perfect. Even me when they talk for you, I'm not perfect, but I never ever find married woman attractive because to me, not stealing is equivalent to stealing. So no matter
Simple.
what package you are, I know they will see you. Number one. Number two, I do not take people's leftovers. I'm sorry. You go find that how. What did they happen? When people plenty for this world. Wetin make you, and let me give you a cue. If a Nigerian man is married to a Nigerian woman, I'm not saying there are no bad people out there, right? If a Nigerian man is married to a Nigerian woman and he divorced her, ask her why. Because Nigerian women don't just walk out of their marriages. 99% of the time now the man like concern. Now the
My
man
dear.
concern. So please, all
Yeah.
this one when Messi they do pepper them now like lori raw. Behind the scenes there's something going on. She's not enjoying herself.
Thank
He,
you. Oh,
he just trying to pepper the woman. And to the woman, to the main wife, the one we know, my sister, nothing do you see, you go, God go bless you. Everything when you think you
Amen.
don't lose, you go collect or extra on top. You will
Amen.
stand tall. Mercy go
Yeah.
get to shame. No worry. Still.
Thank you.
All right, my sister.
Thank you, Amoye. I appreciate you. People don't even know what the other woman they made of. Thank you, Amoye Escon. I appreciate you, my darling. Well done for all the good work you are doing, Jare, regarding our country, our home country. People don't even know. You guys don't know Edo women. Edo women, Chineke, you don't want to know. Edo women don't do all this kind of nonsense. You go collect. Opinionated just say, I saw Yoruba come collect. Yoruba come collect.
Bullet just hit us.
They don't collect for where you sit down because of that person now. Yoruba collect. It's okay. We don't do tribe here. I don't give a hoot about your tribe. We talk about the issue. We are issue specific, not tribe specific. Kokomi. I don't care where you come from. All right, Amati.
Oh,
Welcome, my
Gigi.
darling.
Good
I've not
evening.
seen you here since the
I
new year.
know. I
Happy New
don't
Year.
mind. I'm all right. So how are you?
How is work? You are making the
Work
money.
is
Oh,
fine.
Raye for me.
Mate,
Oh,
I
need
told you
time.
your green is waiting for you. You have not come to collect it. If I
My
finish, you don't complain. No?
baby, Chineke o, mo ti gbàgbé ṣá. Jésù. I'm
Your
coming.
house is like 20 minutes drive for me. So better come and collect your slave
I'm
before time
coming. I'm
finish it.
coming. My life is not my
Anyway,
own.
anybody when
Amati,
you
you must
behave,
not
go
finish that
collect.
Igbo. You must not finish it. Keep my
I
own.
promise. I promise.
All
Anybody
right,
when
my darling.
misbehave, go collect.
You go collect water,
Go collect
water.
like Bala will say, go collect water.
Water. Now tell
And
me.
foremost, let me tell on the bill for free. Listen here, my dear. We are in a very similar situation. Hey guys, but as for
Honey
your
babe.
dad,
You are talking to
yeah,
honey babe.
yeah, they have
Kilo, she heard you.
accountability.
It's not clear. Oh. Are you using Bluetooth?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
It's better. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So as I was saying, honeybee, let me tell you for free, our
Honey babe.
accountability, honey babe,
Mm,
our
mm.
accountability prefect. Let me tell
Yes.
you for free. Your dad and my dad are in the same age bracket. Trust me, if you think that man is going to accept anything, forget it. He's not going
Hmm.
to take any accountability. He's not going to take any responsibility because men of that generation,
They
whatever they
never
did,
do.
they never do.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
are never wrong. They are even me up until recently. I was still telling my own pop say, daddy, come buy. You should do this. Whatever you have left is not up to what you've spent already in your years.
It's better for you now to call all your children, all of us, sit down, let's have a roundtable conversation and talk this thing over. But Auntie V, this man will not listen.
Hmm.
He will not listen. He will not listen. And then let me tell Mrs. Adekas, if you are listening, as they say, karma is a bitch. When it comes back, it comes back big time. My dad was still complaining to my mom about last week or so that none of us call him. We don't give him money. We don't give him. This man abandoned my mom. I've told that story, on this platform before. He abandoned us completely. I was about 5 years old. I had a younger brother who was about 2 years old at the time. It completely abandoned, left my mom with 5 children. And that woman slaved for years. As it is, I don't mind Kiri, just to survive. My mom moved back to Nigeria because of my dad. They were also living near Oscoto. They had 4-bedroom flats, council flats near Oscoto back in the 70s, early 80s.
Maybe they know each other. It's possible your dad knows Honey Babe Father. All these escort people. They saw.
Back in the days, West London used to be African and Jamaica black people, mostly areas. My parents had, they had houses, but when they moved back to Nigeria, they returned the house and everything. My mom went back to Nigeria. Everything was fine. She would still come back shopping, had me and my younger brother come back shopping. In the 80s, how many family in Nigeria travel abroad in the 80s? That's how the kind of family I was brought up. But when my dad left, he left my mom to ground zero. As if he packed up everything. My mom didn't have shishi. My mom was sleeping around family house until she was able to rent one room. And we slept in one room.
Check your audio. Amoti, some people are complaining about your audio. Kilo phone low.
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
It's better. Much better, yeah.
Okay. So we slept in one room for years, no Kiri. Me and my older brother are Kiri just to survive. Why? Because of polygamy. My dad left my mom for another woman. My dad was doing fantastically well in Nigeria. He was doing well. If my dad had not, if Obirin, polygamy has not taken over my dad would be a prominent, politician in Ogun State as of today. But Obirin didn't let him see front. It was bad. It was bad. The effects.
Did he marry another one, or what was he doing?
He married another woman, had another children. Even up until like 15 years ago, my old man was still thinking that woman's children would be the one to look after him. And today, as I speak to you, he doesn't know where those kids are. It is we that he completely abandoned. And today, when I came to London in the 90s, I would see my dad. I would greet him. It would just ignore me completely. It told us to our face severally that on top waiting. He was even telling me at some point when I confronted him, because most of us can't confront me. When I talked to him, I confront him. I said, but Kilo Shele, what was my mom's offense? He said, he started telling the story eventually, he said, meaning that all of you have to suffer.
Did he tell you the Sheti Yayisha? Did he eventually tell you?
And if you ask me, that story made no sense. That story made absolutely no sense.
Even if Tomba share because of 5 children, can he not forgive? Is marriage not about forgiveness every day?
And today, my younger brother doesn't want to see him. It's me that I'm still trying. I'm making effort, small effort, because of my mom. I'm making small efforts just to at least go and see him once in a while.
What about Shebi Amwaleni? What about the one that he married in Nigeria and all the children when the money was flowing?
That one 5 few years ago. All of a sudden, she went to Nigeria too, and that one just dropped and 5.
They always come back when the money finishes. They will now run back.
This one, my dad brought her to London too, because as early 90s, everything was going down for him. So he had to struggle back to come back to London. He brought that one along. Eventually, that one too kicked him out of the house.
The new wife that he married in Nigeria kicked him out.
Kicked him out of the house. Kicked him out. That one showed him shake day. 1% of the things my mom dare not do.
She was taking. Iyale ló máa ń
Oh,
gbà. Iyale usually take a lot of
even my
nonsense.
grandmother too collect from this
Your
woman.
grandmother collect
My grandmother collect
from Iyawo.
from Iyawo.
Iyawo is a radical.
My
Dainska ni
grandmother,
Iyawo.
Iyawo no
Shege banza.
although there was about 20 years gap between them.
Ó tún gbé wá sí London. Ó lé bàbá kúrò ńlé.
And today, as I speak today, that man is miserable in his old people's flat in London. He's just there complaining, moaning. Nobody gives him money. Nobody does this. Nobody does that. Yeah. It's a whole lot of, the story is just, it
It's
makes no sense.
messy. It's messy.
It's absolutely messy. And Mr. Kaz, if at any point you listen to this, ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹ̀, rántí ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹ̀, rántí ọjọ́ ọ̀la ẹ̀. I can tell you for free, my own pop is in the same situation as we speak today. None of this, he doesn't, the one that he thought that would look after him, the father that he thought would look after him, he has no.
How do you? If this kind of your I want daddy why if they are not so delusional, how do you believe that àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí nísìnyí that you went to Nigeria to go and marry a trophy wife are the ones that will look after you before the children you had in your youth? Really?
Actually, let me give you another story. My driving instructor, when I was doing my driving lesson about 12, 15 years ago, is a Nigerian boy. His mom had 4 boys. They were all born here. So they moved back to Nigeria in the 80s and whatnot. So as soon as the man, from the story the guy told me, he said as soon as their dad, when they got back to Nigeria, their dad got a job in Abuja. For some funny reason that they could not explain to date. At the time he was training me, they didn't know the reason why that man left to go and look for a job in Abuja and never returned. Never returned. And he left the woman with 4 boys. He said, my mother struggled. 4 of us, we struggled. We struggled, but eventually they all came back to London one at a time, and their mom too came back to London. As at the time he was, training me, he said my dad was looking for us to come and apologize. But the opportunity. Well, in our own case, our case was family was constantly telling us,
Amati, please check your audio. People are not enjoying this story. She's speaker Lowani. A lot of people are complaining about you. Are you on the speaker?
No, I'm not. I'm on my Bluetooth, on my earphone.
No, take the earphone. Take it off so that we can hear you properly. A lot of people are complaining about your audio.
Hold on, mic.
They are not hearing you.
I was saying, so the guy was telling me that,
now it's echoing. Chai. Amati, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ lénìí?
They don't want to see him. They don't want to do anything. But in my own case, family is always like telling us, oh, go and do this, go and do that. And
why do they always do that? When even if it's the man that, if the baba that offended, they will go and tell you hello be. That's another thing I don't like about this your culture.
It got to a stage when I was maybe towards end of 90s. It was, oh my God, I say, you know what? What are you begging for?
Hello be. It's the one that abandoned you, but you will still go and beg him. I don't understand.
It's that same reason that he doesn't realize the magnitude of abandoning us. He has no clue.
Children are suffering with abandonment, but the normal Yoruba Nigerian culture will tell you to go and beg him. He's the one that left you to go and marry in Nigeria, abandon you and your mother, but it's you that will go and beg him.
We suffered, but now my own papa doesn't. He said he doesn't know what he's done. He has not done anything wrong. He
will never say anything wrong.
I even asked him that, okay, you met this woman. You eventually, when things were going down for you at the father was in London, he even came after he got to London. He didn't even look back or say, take this £1 towards the upkeep of your children. He didn't do none of that. Was still like, what was that? What was it that was so bad that, because of my mom, you completely abandoned your 5 children? If I come to you tomorrow, or my child comes to you tomorrow and tells you that, granddad, this is what my mom did to me, what are you going to tell my child? What are you going to tell him or her? These men, Honey, babe, if you are listening, if the dad is not going to accept anything,
I already told her. I know.
he's
He's
not
already
going to.
moaning about them paying on Tojo, but he's
My
forgotten.
my dad is saying exactly the same thing, but he's forgotten the years, over 30 years
Yeah.
that he abandoned us completely. Complete abandonment.
So, I mean, this is some encouragement for Ashiwaju. Because tomorrow now, someone like this one they are calling baby now, Kazim can say, my children abandoned me. They will run back to the abroad again because they have passports. So they
My
can
dad
run. A
made a
lot of
comment.
people, you know
My
what
dad
happened? When we started doing the
made,
show last year, people said that it was because of American passports. That Mercy
no.
wants to be an American. It's green card that she wanted from this. I don't know whether she's gotten the green card now. I hope she never gets it because she
I
doesn't
hope
deserve
she
it.
won't get it. She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't
Yeah.
deserve it. My dad made a comment recently saying, this was during the Christmas time. Me and him will have a father-daughter conversation. He said, so because of what has happened in the past now, because of the hardship you went through with your mom, so you're going to, as a way, my mama told you more than me.
Of course. Of course. If you don't sow, you can't reap.
You can't read. You can't.
You didn't sow. You went to go and be with your trophy wife in Nigeria. Now you want to come and reap where you didn't sow. You lori
No.
iro.
I said, no, it's not possible. It is not.
That's why
It is
women
not.
enjoy more. And that is why also, Omoti,
Mhm.
sadly, a lot of all these babas, they delete earlier than their wives.
Their wives. But in my own
Yes.
case, the wife that came to come and destroy the whole family, that turned my family upside down, died before my dad. And the day she died,
Your dad is still collecting. Shebi, he was able
he
to come
collect.
back because he's got British passports. Abi, he's still collecting.
And the day she died, he was in Nigeria. To that woman died in Nigeria. They called my old man, say, this was what has happened. No. He said, the person that came to scatter my family has finally gone.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Like they forced him, Abi. He
Like the
didn't know.
first, thank you very much. This woman is like 20 years younger than my dad.
I'm sorry. That kind of baba never accept any accountability in
They don't.
anything.
They don't. They don't.
So they told him that the trophy wife, and he said, "This is the
Fire.
woman that came to scatter my family. Did she force
Exactly.
you?"
Exactly.
It is well. Thank you
Well,
very much, Amoti. Oshegon,
anyway,
my
and
darling.
it's been nice catching up with you. It's been a while since I've been on the
I'm
show,
coming to
but
collect my bill. Just keep it for me. Keep my
I
bill. I'm
will.
coming.
I
All right,
promise. I
darling.
promise.
Thank
Catch you
you.
later.
All right. Take care. My love to Sam Olu. See testimony. Real life stories. Real life stories. Accountability zero. Zero accountability. These are grown women now who are married or in relationships, having their own children now, telling stories about their own experiences with abandonment issues. Fathers who left them in the abroad to go to Nigeria. Similar. The story is so, it hits home because it's like Kazim. Shebi is gone to Nigeria now to go and marry celebrity wife. But we are talking about 20 years down the line. What's going to happen to you? Your children will be grown then, like Omoti and Honey Babe. They have their own families now. They are doing well. They have their own jobs. They are living well. Then you will now come and you'll be waiting for them to come and apologize to you for abandoning them. I mean, even if you had problem with your wife, let's take the case of Omoti that is saying that the father said, oh, their mom did. I don't know what happened in their marriage. Usually, sometimes maybe children don't know. But even if the mother offended you, why do you take it out on the children? 5 children, you left them to go and do trophy wife, to go and enjoy yourself, sold houses. You took all your joint inheritance, took it and wasted it. Now you are back, you are broke, and you are looking for somebody to take care of you. Care home, lema kusi. I'm telling you, I see it all the time. Shebi, I told you guys I see it in my line of work because our Lamankwa is we that used to put people in those care home. That's my job. You've seen examples now. 2 real life example in the UK here. So if you didn't believe me, okay. All right, I'm ending now. We've done 2.5 hours. Yeah, Chloe, you're welcome.
Good afternoon, Sister B. Can you hear me?
Yes, my darling. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Canada.
Welcome.
Thank you, and thank you for the good job you're doing. Just that I think the whole event has angered you because you just ended and be like, "Oh, Sister B, to be no."
Mobino,
I
Mobino,
you reached to Bino, you reached to Bino. To be honest,
Mobino, because I feel for Ashiwa, for
Asiwaju Couture, right?
Ashiwaju. Yeah, I feel for her.
Yeah.
What Messi is doing is totally is. You see, even a lot of people are triggered by it.
Yes,
What Messi is doing is so wrong.
it is. And Sister B, if you know someone that knows this family before Mercy got involved, you will be more angered. When
Hmm.
this whole thing happened, my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, in fact, my brother-in-law is a very close friend to Kazim. I
Hmm.
didn't know Kazim before until when we were watching. I used to watch, I like watching YouTube and all these Yoruba movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the movies, my brother-in-law just came from his room and he said, that's one of the movie produced by my friend Kazim. That was the first day I heard about the name Kazim, and it was like, are they Kaz now? And that was it. I like no conversation aside that because we were all living in Minnesota at the point.
Hmm.
And that so when this thing happened, my husband doesn't do Yoruba movies, so he doesn't even know who Messi
Who is
Aigbe
who?
or whatever. So he just called my brother and my husband because my husband is his elder brother. I said, did you know this guy? Because he was fuming with rage on that day. And my husband was like, who is this person? This my friend now, Kazim, I told you about. I said, yes. So do you know that he's involved with this actress, Messi Aigbe? And my husband was like, the only person that can know who this person is my wife. Then he called me and said, who is Messi Aigbe? I was like, don't you know the actress? Blah, blah, blah.
You are the Nollywood expert.
Like, now we need to, if you don't do that, what to match what is she? So I was like, you know, the Messi. Yeah, I was like, yeah, the actress. So I had to go online. So what happened? Because I had seen the story. Then he was
Mm-hmm.
like, and then he was angry and said, this of all people, why will my friend get
Mm-hmm.
have anything to do with this actress? Then that day, the wife too, because I was trying to reach out to the wife. Then I called the wife. What happened? The two of them were really angry. And then the wife kept on, she told me the story of how Ashiwaju met Kazim.
Mm-hmm.
Ashiwaju was a maid woman when she met Kazim. She didn't
Hell.
have a store. She used to, and she told me from the story that Ashiwaju is a bit older than Kazim. So at the
Right.
time she met Kazim, it was a time when she was looking to settle down.
Right.
And she said when she met Kazim, that Kazim was somebody who came to the US with nothing.
Hmm.
At the time she met him, he was still he was struggling. He didn't even have a paper. He has nothing. He has no clue what his life is going to look like. So I think Ashiwaju picked interest in him, and they started a
A
relationship
relationship.
from there.
Yeah. Struggle love.
It was Ashiwaju that made Kazim who he is today.
Hmm.
And my brother-in-law he was saying it categorically that when they were all in Minnesota, that they all go to this work. The woman is so welcoming. She welcomes everybody. They go
Mm-hmm.
to her house, they eat, everybody, like she's so friendly with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That this woman, like what Kazim is doing to this woman, she does not deserve it at all. And to be honest, when I looked at, because I'd even thought with God, we've gone past all these shenanigans Mercy Aigbe is doing.
No,
Until
Mercy will not allow it to rest.
I'm telling, she just like unnecessary attention.
She likes
And
drama.
she's
Yeah.
so intentional about it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. When I saw this, it just brought back all the things, like the conversation. I just kept thinking about all the conversation we had. In fact, my sister-in-law could not, at a point, she couldn't talk because she
Hmm.
was angry. And I looked at her. If you want to prove a point, why would you choose a time that you know would have been a memorable time between your so-called husband now and the first wife? I don't even want to regard Ashiwaju Couture as a first wife, because I don't believe, because to me, everything seems like the man is being controlled by some spiritual something. It doesn't look like somebody that knows what he's doing.
Hmm.
It doesn't look like it. It's just a shame. I heard people share their stories of what has happened and what the consequences might be. This is just a time bomb that is waiting to blow at some point.
Absolutely.
It will not last. It will not.
Well, yeah.
I can only pray for the woman. I know how hard, and to be when this story came up, I was so angry. In fact, I transferred the aggression on my husband, because when you
a
think
lot of
about
people feel so, I mean, they feel, you feel it. You are feeling it.
I just felt so, because we believe, we African, probably Nigerian women, we believe in building a family, a life with our husbands.
Yes.
And it is said that, you don't do, if you start from, don't look for a ready-made man.
Yes,
go
build
for
together,
somebody.
build up.
Exactly. Now, so can we justify all of this? Because it's so annoying.
No.
I felt so bad for the woman, but I know that it's just, she should just, I can imagine how she's feeling, but it's just a matter of time. This woman, this one that we're looking at, Sister B, Aigbe'S, when Omoye was talking, she said, what impact does Mercy
has? Yes. On
so
her 11.1 million followers.
Have you seen the comments on her page? Some idiots don't. Sometimes I don't want to say bad words because of YouTube, but that shows how angry I am. If you see the comments on her page, some of these ladies were there cheering and supporting her,
including the blue tick one, the one that their accounts are verified. They are out there cheering her.
Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Oh goodness!
Yes.
I just our obìnrin lọ́tá ara wa. I don't know.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, lágbára Ọlọ́run. Yes.
I don't know. But all I know is it's a question of time. Kò lè last. She should just continue. We'll see it. We'll see it. Yeah, Sister B, that's my contribution. It's been a while. I think this is my second time coming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm working right now. I said I must say something today.
Oh, thank you. And you waited quite a bit in the comment section, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Chloe. A lot of people feel, very strongly about this matter because as Nigerian women, we are raised up, we believe in love, we believe in marriage, we believe in building with our husbands. And a lot of people like Honey Babe and Omoti, they are not the only ones. They've seen what their parents went through, how their mothers struggled to build with their father, and what happened thereafter. So that's why now, this generation, it will seem like, oh, you are materialistic. You don't want to start from small. No. Meet me at my level or take a walk. I'm not starting from anywhere you are. You either at my level or go. Because of experiences like this. So he has 4 daughters. He has 3 daughters. This Mongo Park has 4 daughters. 3 daughters and a son. If any of the daughters now, any of the daughter will be like Omoti or Honey Babe 20 years from now saying, I know what my mom went through. She's in America every day trying to take care of us while my dad is frolicking around doing holiday, doing photo shoot, and doing all this rubbish on social media. My mom is the one that knows whether we've eaten, whether we have clothes for school, whether our rent is paid, how we are faring emotionally and mentally. He's not even thinking about the consequences because the time it happened to Honey Babe and Omoti, there was no social media then. No, it's even easier. Look at it now and put it in context for 2022, 2023. These children, social media that this so-called Messi Aigbe'S influencer Isonu is using to put this man out there, and he too is following like Masho. If you didn't learn anything tonight, just learn from Honey Babe and Omoti. May God give us good long life, good health. You're gonna be 70, you're gonna be 80. So when you are sowing seeds, just know that it's what you sow that you will reap. No baton. There's nothing more. It is what you sow that you are going to reap. Women, enough lessons for you today. Oh, stop building men. They will feel like you are emasculating them. OJ is telling us here, build a man at your own risk. Stop building. Let them meet you. Don't say, oh, it's because I love him. Listen, and Asabi do love. All the love now, do you think he cares? Look at him. He's there enjoying himself, going on holidays without thinking about how the wife who was there. And Chloe, who happens to know, is telling us now, that it was even Asiwaju that was the one that made him, married him, this struggle love with him. After 20 years, how did he pay her back? You see, he's flaunting with Hollywood, Abi, what they call them, Nollywood Yoruba actress that is so desperate. Mercy is such a desperado, she would do anything to be relevant. That is the person that Uncle is flaunting now on social media. They are putting him on photo shoot. They'll carry him up and down like a teddy bear. According to Bio say we should be calling him teddy bear. They are carrying him everywhere to be doing photo shoots. It is well. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe rere o. Ìkà leléyìí o. Ìkà ni Mercy. Ìkà ni Kazeem. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe rere, because you can't hurt people like this and you expect that tomorrow they are going to come and apologize to you. That is how Africa or some cultures in Nigeria are like that. Because it's your father, it's you that will keep apologizing for his bad behavior. Obodooyinbo children no send you. Hey, if you think Obodooyinbo children are like people like Omoti, you make mistake. They no send you. They will give it to you, you go collect. You see, Kazim go collect. He go collect. No worry. But then you children not be like those children for when they grow up, what they say, your parent is never wrong. You are the child. You are the one that has to apologize. Nibo. Because they believe in critical analysis. Sometimes, if I argue with my children, when they don't bring their points, me say I go weak. I will give in because they have valid points. So I have no choice but to surrender. That is Obodooyinbo children. They are taught from a very young age to question, to ask questions, to critically look at everything, to analyze everything, and they will challenge you. It's not like Africa. They say, hey, keep quiet. Keep quiet. Master Kaka is your father. Keep quiet. Nibo. Asiwaju is not waiting for him. Oh. Man of Prestige is saying, I hope Asiwaju doesn't wait too long for him. No, she's not waiting. As far as I know, she's not waiting. She's already ended. She's moved on. She's doing her own thing. He's the one that thinks that he still wants to force her to remain in the marriage. She's already said she's not doing it. And I respect her choice. I respect her decision. She's a great woman. She's an amazing woman. But like Bio said, the thief, Mercy Aigbe'S is the thief. Unfortunately, Kazeem does not realize it, but he will learn. He go learn. The thief comes not only to steal, is but to destroy and to buy. It is well with them. Brothers, please learn. No, think about your old age. Take care of your children. Make sure that you are intentional about how you are looking after your children, because old age is coming and you go collect. Thank you so much, everyone. If you've enjoyed this conversation, give us a thumbs up. And I will see you Sunday night. We have this amazing testimony. Ella is back to give us her testimony on Sunday night. Thank you. Yes, I see why she doesn't want to take deck back. No. That woman got too much dignity. She's got too much class. What's she doing with him? Mercy can keep him. No, she doesn't want him back. Not as far as I know. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on Sunday nights. Thank you to all the people that called in. This was a very, very interesting topic. I really enjoyed having conversations with all of you. Thank you to all my people in the comment section. I appreciate you. And Sunday night, we are here. And we have an amazing testimony on Sunday night. How God used Obodo Farm to change the life of a woman. Yes, God is good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Give us a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the conversation, give us a thumbs up. Don't be stingy with your thumbs up, you Obodo Farm. Let me see. How many thumbs up do we have? We have 1,213 people and we have only 600 thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Cynthia, I love you, baby. God bless you. Thank you, everybody. Darama. Is it Dara? I'm trying to pronounce it. Daramuku. Dara Music. Ah, thank you. I got you. Dara Music, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member. Thank you. I'll see you on Sunday. It's 7 p.m. GMT. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy your weekend and see you on Sunday. Thank you. Oh, it's Dara Music. Oh, Dara Music. You need to separate it. Dara Music. Thank you. God bless you. Bye, guys. Manika. Hello, sweetie. Good night. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye, guys. You don't want to miss that show on Sunday. It's going to be sensational. God bless you. Thank you, Bingpe. Appreciate you. Bye, guys.